Wake up, Lincoln.
Come on, it's 6 o'clock. Rise and shine, rise and shine.
It's time for Early Break. Brought to you by Sandhills Global. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's Jake Sorensen.
Did seem kind of meh.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
Surprisingly good.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
I want to buy a couple ducks. I'm bringing 2 ducks to the office.
This is Early Break.
Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Steve Sipple is back from Las Vegas. I'm Jake Sorensen, Bill Busch, out until next week. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage so far from Vegas from our team and Sip as well. How was your short time in Vegas, Sip? You're there for about, 24 hours or so?
It was fine. Good morning, Jake.
I never got the promised text about the Golden Steer. Our last conversation before the rundown was, tell me how the Golden Steer is. You said, I'll report back. Here we are Thursday at 6:02. I haven't heard how the Golden Steer was at all.
Okay, first of all, I want to say my hellos to you and Rudy. Hello, Rudy.
Okay.
Good morning to Rudy. Did I do that?
Yeah.
Should
I read the text here real quick that happened? Yeah. You read the text real quick here.
I apologize.
This was at 8:15 on Tuesday.
Okay. Wait a second. Let me put this
which
all
is
together.
6:15 Vegas time, PM.
Put this all together in my head. That was when we went to it. Yeah.
Yeah. I said Golden Steer. You said, I'm heading there now. I will report back. I did not hear a report back at all.
I'm covered on this. I do this all the time to people. I'm reporting back right now. I didn't.
Oh, you wanted to wait all the way.
There was no time.
You actually got back there.
There was no time.
That's true. You are clear on that.
Yeah,
you are clear on that.
There's no time frame on that. There's no time stamp.
The breakers need to know.
I don't know. I'm always sort of embarrassed when we have these conversations. Really, to be honest, because it sounds sort of braggadocious.
It's fun. You went to Vegas. You can brag.
I'm not.
You
I'm
were
not
in
bragging.
Vegas.
I'm not bragging. You asked me.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to begin. I mean, it's the best restaurant I've ever been to.
Ever.
That'd be one place to begin. Well, it's freaky. The nostalgia is weird. Like, it's unbelievable. Ali, Busch 7.
Okay.
Okay.
I like to start.
Yeah.
Good start.
Busch 7 was Ali's booth. And there I am sitting 15 feet from Muhammad Ali's booth. We got Sean Callahan, Husker Online, fellow employee, did a good job. The minute he discovered that Big Ten Media Days was in Las Vegas, and this goes back months, right?
Yeah. Like March maybe or February.
He went all in to get a reservation. It's hard.
At the Golden Steer.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a reservation. Damon Benning would tell you he couldn't get one. He thought about just going and eating at the bar. You can do that.
I would do that.
Yeah. I'll tell you a story, maybe on air or off air, about that, about a young woman who did that. I
Interesting. I'm not sure where that's going at all, but it caught my attention here.
See, in the last calendar year, we've eaten at 3 steakhouses that are among the nation's best: Peter Luger, Mastro's, and Golden Steer. Peter Luger in Brooklyn, Mastro's in Beverly Hills, and Golden Steer in Vegas. Golden Steer's the best. Now, it's not recency bias.
By far or not?
No, not by far.
Okay.
No. It's close with Peter Luger. It's very close. And some of it's just you're in Vegas. Some of it's just location in Vegas. Some of it's I think the nostalgia factor probably puts it over the top, but the food's ridiculous. I had a ribeye. And the first bite of it, I was like, okay, this
Were you salivating? Did you look around and say, incredible?
And I don't know, they give you some sort of special salt mixture that's good. But the thing is that you'd be skeptical of, is you hear everybody, when you say Golden Steer, everybody's like, the people in the know say, oh God, wait till you eat the Caesar salad. And I
love Caesar salad.
I was really skeptical. Like, okay, it's a Caesar salad. Like, what could possibly set a Caesar salad apart? So I didn't even. It's a table side Caesar salad. So they make it.
You didn't eat it?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm getting to it.
Oh, sorry. Okay. My bad. I jumped the gun here. I'm sorry.
Calm down over there.
Sorry about to go past the Caesar salad. Okay, continue.
It's a tableside Caesar salad. That's what everybody how everybody calls it. In fact, I was texting with somebody yesterday. Said tableside, and yes, tableside. So they make it in front of you, and they tell you the ingredients. And I did not. One of the gentlemen I was with at the table did video it, so he has all the ingredients. I didn't do that. But he tells you the ingredient. The waiter tells you the ingredients as he's making it, and then when you eat it, it's like I'm like, okay, I get it now. It's so strange.
I'm jealous of that one.
Yeah, you'd like it. You'd be freaked out.
I love Caesar salad.
Yeah,
big fan.
Caesar salads were perfect. When you go to a big time place, when you get what's that drink we get, an old fashioned?
Mm-hmm.
I had two old fashions. Damn, I wanted to get the third, but I thought, no, I better
Could
not.
have.
The old fashions were really good. When you're in a good place when they make an old fashioned. It has the big ice cube.
Oh yeah.
But it was, I guess it was just fabulous.
What'd you get for a side besides a salad?
I got
with the
Brussels
ribeye.
sprout.
Okay, Brussels sprouts good.
Inordinately good. Baked potato, and I had a big ribeye. I usually get sirloin. I'm glad I got ribeye. It was
Me too.
Yeah. So it's, it was Sinatra. So Sinatra's booth's in there. They have an Elvis gold record by the Elvis booth. Elvis had a booth. It's not ostentatious. It's just it's subtle, but there's a gold record that they get for a year. It's an Elvis gold record. They just get it for a year, and it's in Elvis's booth.
This is a big place too. A massive, okay, that's tough to get into.
No, it's not big. They have added on to it in recent years. We sat in the main area, which I was grateful for, not the new area. We sat in the main area, and you can just feel, and it's a mobster place. I mean, it's mafia. And you see that. And yeah, I'll never. I don't know that I'd ever top that.
The Golden Steer. No, is this on the strip or where? I don't know where it's at.
It's the north side of the strip.
Okay.
But it's not. I say that you don't feel like you're on the strip. The movie Casino is featured prominently
at the Golden Steer.
It was featured prominently. No, but here's the thing: the restaurant was featured prominently, the Golden Steer, and they made it look like it. But I guess it was at another place in town, so I was kind of let down by that. Anyway, Vegas was great.
Of your life.
Well, I best experience.
Okay.
Yeah. Those three would be really hard to top, but I would put that one number one. You have to experience Peter Luger to understand that. Mastro's is just think Beverly Hills, and that's what that is. But the food was incredible. Vegas was incredible. I liked it. I'm going back.
People are curious. Besides the meal and media days, did you actually leave your hotel room at all?
I went to CVS Pharmacy.
So no. So no.
Did I not? There wasn't all that much opportunity. There wasn't.
Yeah, you weren't there very long.
No.
Like our guys there for 3 days.
Yeah.
They can get out and about.
No, and media days covering it is not easy. I mean, it is a grind. So no, I didn't have a lot of time. We stayed at the Arias though. So the Arias is a super nice.
You had talked about that having everything you need there. You could buy groceries. You could go to a CVS.
There was not a
CVS was not in there.
No, but it's literally 60 feet from the hotel. So
that's basically in the hotel. You're
right.
fine.
So
you ventured out 60 feet from the hotel besides the Golden Steer.
Well, I mean, what did we get there Monday?
Yeah, Monday. Yep.
Monday.
So you had time to do something Monday. You got there.
The guys went out.
And you did not.
No, I didn't. I stayed at the Arias and went to a pizza place called Moneyline and had a wood fire pizza and a Corona. And that was good enough for me. I mean, we got there in the afternoon. I didn't have a lot of time to jack around. And I had a column.
Yeah, you were writing.
Yeah, I had a column to write. So I did it. I finished it up and I finished. I had written some of it, but I had a pizza. It was fine. The casino experience the hotel casino experience is enough. You see a lot in that casino. It's great. I would highly, highly recommend Arias.
Did you feel pulled to the slots or the tables at all?
No, I didn't. I like them. I like having them there. But again, just the nature of the trip, it wasn't really a relaxing trip. So I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. But you walk through it every day. That's the thing. You're just there. And it, like I said, I would highly recommend the Arias. It's a beautiful place.
Now, we did discuss before you left that you might have a airport beer or an airplane beer on the way.
An airport beer.
You did?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I had a Corona at the Omaha airport.
Wait, was Sean surprised by that?
No. I would say no. Sean and Robin didn't really react at all.
Did they have one also?
They always do.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I'm just trying to set the scene here for breakers out there.
Yeah, you know me very well. That's a very odd occurrence for me to be drinking a Corona at noon.
I think I had influence on you there.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I told Sean, this is really good.
That's why we do it.
Yeah.
That's why we do the airport beer.
Yeah.
It sets the tone for the trip.
Yeah, it was good.
It might be a business trip, but there's also got to be some fun involved on the plane.
It was fun. It was a good trip. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed Vegas. I liked it. I'm just going to call it a first impression because I hadn't been there since '87.
Wow.
It wasn't as much as I thought. It wasn't as ostentatious as I thought. But it was. I liked it. I'll go back. I mean, I liked it. It's kind of a weird place though. You're walking like at Mandalay Bay. So we do the coverage, right, of the day. It's at Mandalay Bay Casino and Resort, whatever they call it. And we're walking through. It's massive. Those places are so big.
Yeah, they are.
And we're walking to get. So we're done riding, and we're walking to get to where the cabs are. It's still a cab town. Vegas and New York are the last cab towns. Those are the last Mohicans.
Better times.
Yeah, they're the last cab towns. So we're walking, and the cab service is excellent. You don't need an Uber. The cabs are great. And we're walking to get our cab, and we're walking into Mandalay Bay, and like somebody just says, yeah, the Las Vegas Aces are playing right over there. There's an arena there.
WNBA.
Yeah, I mean it's just in the middle of all the traffic. Oh yeah, there's a game over there in that arena gets lost in this huge structure. It'd be the weirdest thing playing for the Las Vegas Aces. Like I can't even.
The game's where now?
Yeah, it's right over there.
Oh, it's over here.
Yeah, just walk through those doors so you can get in. Oh, everybody's just ripping through the casino doing their thing. And then there's a WNBA game right over there. Oh, okay. It'd be weird.
Now, I'm trying instead in terms of the scene of media days. Now, I loved how it was at Lucas Oil Stadium. We're on the sidelines of the field, and everything else is on the field. Like you're right there. Everything's in one room. That's not the case for media days, right? Because in Chicago, before Indianapolis, it was like a dungeon of a room for Radio Row, and then the main area was like, I don't know, 100 yards away.
I don't know how to address this. Like,
because Nick told me it was not the most, like, compared to Indy, it was not the most ideal Radio Row compared to where the podium setting was at.
Well, no, because they were separate, and I don't have a great working knowledge in this conversation because I didn't go on Radio Row by saw.
But you know where they were at, though.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They weren't in the main room. So it wasn't. I mean, they weren't in a football field,
which was awesome.
It was.
Think about us. We're at 6 a.m. looking around in the stadium and seeing the sun come up in Indianapolis.
What I'm suggesting to you is I would be careful with the assumption that it was better in Indy, because I know I wouldn't say that, but it just depends what you're looking for. I would say it was slapped together in Vegas. I mean, it was not.
You're telling me it
didn't seem like a big deal.
You would prefer to have looking at Radio Row in a dungeon in its own room versus on the sidelines of Lucas Oil Stadium.
No, you weren't. It wasn't in a dungeon in Vegas,
but it wasn't the same room though.
No, it
Feels
was in
like a dungeon there.
No, it wasn't.
all
A
right.
dungeon. No.
Do you
It
remember
was-
Chicago at all?
Yes, that was a dungeon.
Okay, that's the dungeon.
That was a dungeon in the basement of an old style Chicago hotel. That was a dungeon. No, this was not a dungeon. This was
Okay,
just
all
in a
right,
big,
okay.
huge hallway that was adjacent to the main auditorium. So it wasn't bad. Though, James Franklin.
Yeah, I do. And we'll get his comments at 7:00 on,
Okay.
on media days. We have audio of that.
Yeah, in part of what he said is true. I'm not going to blow the whole thing. Part of what he said is true. Where the Big Ten failed on this, you just didn't. There was no evidence that it was Big Ten media days, other than when you got there and you were in the.
There's some signage there.
Yeah.
All right, welcome.
Yeah, it did not feel like a big deal at all.
Well, you get lost.
They didn't have
there's so much happening in Vegas. You get lost in the show.
Part of it, but that's part of it. So there's a big picture element to it, but then the other part of it is things like there were no strips to plug your computer in.
No power strips.
No power strips.
That's a problem.
Yeah, it was a problem. We get there, and that's all everybody's talking about. There's not even any power strips.
That's
in
bad.
It. But then now they rallied whoever was there and got them in basically in time. But it was
No power strips.
yeah, I don't know. I hope it's back in Vegas. I would rather have it in Vegas than Indy 10 years out of 10. I'm sorry. I would. Vegas, I like the setup. It was low key. It was more low key, but I'll give you an example. In Indy, you couldn't take coffee or any food into the area where you're working
illegally.
You did. Here, they had a great media hospitality room, and you could take anything into the main area.
It's because you're on a football field.
Yeah, in Indy.
On the Colts Stadium.
Yeah, this is Mandalay.
I know that. The comparison, that's why you couldn't take food onto the field or drink, because, hey, this is where they actually play football here.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Understood.
I'm telling you that I would take Vegas over Indy every day, and I don't even want to think about going back to Chicago. I hope they never.
No, yeah. Chicago sucked.
Yeah.
I don't want. No, you know my thoughts on Chicago in general. I don't.
You don't want to.
I don't want to. I'm not go. If it's ever back there, I'm saying somebody else can go this year.
Now we might have some breakers in Chicago. Nothing against your city.
We just don't like it.
I mean,
if you like it, you live there. We're happy.
Yeah,
for you.
good.
But don't ask us to come see you anytime soon.
And
We'll leave it at that.
Yeah. So Vegas. Jake, I like that warm. I like that heat, the dry heat. I'm going back. I'll probably stay at the areas. I'm going back.
Well, I'm glad you had a good trip and you made it back. And
it was great. It was a great trip.
We will have lots for media days throughout the show today and tomorrow. That is idle.
Wait a second. You don't have any.
I don't have anything. No.
Why?
It was a slow day yesterday. We had
You did play golf.
a little bit of golf, yeah. But other than that, yeah, it was a good day.
Slow day.
It was really hot yesterday. So Monday, it's supposed to be hot all week long here. Monday we had cloud cover from a massive storm down south. It was like 75 degrees all day. It was glorious.
Monday, really?
Yes. Tuesday was a little warmer, but still pretty nice. And then the sauna came yesterday, and then it rained a ton last night, about 3/4 of an inch per bolt on YouTube.
Bolt 3/4 of an inch.
It woke me up. I don't know, at midnight or 1 o'clock. There was just a ton of rain coming down, and I heard thunder, heard lightning.
I
went back.
I think it started earlier.
Okay. Well, maybe I get confused when I'm asleep. I don't know what time it is. I know it woke me up last night.
Here's some idle chit chat. You know what happened last night? I think I slept from 10:30 to 4:30. That never happens.
I did not.
You didn't?
I was very tired, and I still woke up because the rainstorm
woke you up.
I thought it was midnight. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know what time it was, but regardless, I don't think the drought's over. But the drought has helped.
Why you say the drought's not over?
Because it's been very hot, and we haven't had a ton of rain recently. But that was helpful last night.
Hot. Yeah. No. We did get appreciable rain, and then we got some this morning too.
Yes. On the way, yeah, that's why I parked out front, because it was downpouring at 5:35 or so. Parked out front
because you didn't want to walk in the rain.
No, didn't want to do that. That is Idle Chit Chat, sponsored by 738 Ag. You need seed, chemicals, fertilizer, or someone to run the sprayer for you. 738 Ag runs the whole show. Custom application included. They don't guess. They game plan using soil tests, yield maps, and field data. They help farmers call the right shots for their ground. Learn more at 738ag.com from Joey Robinson and the team in Bertrand. We did play a lot of audio yesterday from Matt Rule, Dylan Raiola, and company from Media Days. We have not gotten your reaction, Sip, to Nebraska specifically and their session on Tuesday in Vegas. We heard about your time in Vegas at the Aria and your Golden Steer time, but in terms of the work part of the trip, Nebraska at the podium, at the side session as well. Matt Rule, I thought, was once again very good. What was your response to Rule at the podium? I thought he was just very good up there.
Oh, yeah. It was. There was a lot of information. I thought the key, you tell me. Remember, I was kind of locked in on what I had to write, which was that whole spiel about when I got here. I'm talking about Matt Rule. When he got here, it was a bad job.
Yes.
That was a lot. I haven't even fully.
Did you have any problem with him saying that at all? I was fine with it.
I was just going to say, I haven't fully digested it. I don't know what. No, I don't have any problem with it. He laid it out really well. We can start there. There are some there's some news tidbits that were really important too. But I didn't know what to make of all that. I mean, I will say this. I'll just be very candid. I was really struck by the level of empathy he showed for the villainous Scott Frost.
He did show him. Yes, he did.
And to the point where he laid out the fact they just put a huge photo of Frost in the coach's headquarters. I kind of see this as Rule, as the program's leader, sort of taking care of one of his own. I mean, Frost is, at the end of the day, a Husker. And Rule appreciates what Frost did and also appreciates what Frost went through, because Rule went through the same thing where he was the villainous figure, booed off a field and basically, I mean, I would call it a horrible time for Rule in Carolina.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, horrible time. So I think he has a level of empathy for that reason mainly, but I also think he respects what Frost did. But I did not anticipate a 5-minute spiel from that question. I did not. When I asked that question,
I thought he handled it very well.
Oh, I thought
I thought his response was wonderful. What he said about it, the whole thing.
Did you?
Yes.
I wondered what you were going to think about that.
There wasn't really much. Again, Matt Rule knows how to speak. He's a very professional speaker at podiums and whenever he's at. There was nothing he said at all on Tuesday that really took me off guard. Yeah, that was a bad thing to say. I thought everything he said was proper. And fine.
I thought what he said about the Peds was almost jaw-dropping. We're going to win because of Sean Pede. We're going to win because of this is what he said. This is Matt Rule talking. We're going to win because of Tom Pede. We're going to win because of Sean Pede. If the Peds don't do what they did at 1890 and the investments they've made this spring, we're dead. We're dead. I can't, if the Peds would go away, I can't tell you the level of distress there would be at Nebraska.
Well, they have been very helpful in all sorts of NIL was them. They are the one that started 1890. That was
100%. All the operational costs.
They took it all on.
The structure, the lawyers, the accountants, the infrastructure is what I'm talking about. But also that was part of it. I mean, he also said it's cited Dan and many others, actually. He said the apparatus is strong at Nebraska. Dan and Rule, I'm not saying they agree on everything. But it seems definitely like they work well together, and Rule cited Dannon's willingness to do things that draw criticism. That's a great trait. Now, if you're an AD, you better have that, because you're going to piss people off. That's the job of an AD, to me, largely is about the ability to say no to people. And Dan's strong. Dan's very strong.
But was he in Vegas or not?
No,
he was not.
No,
there.
because no. And I'm glad you asked because people were asking me that on a message board. The ADs didn't have a meeting. Oftentimes, all those ADs are there because there's an AD meeting that's a company's big.
I believe Troy was at last year's media days. In Indianapolis.
Yeah,
and Trev had been there before that.
There was on the day I was there, that the Illinois AD was there, but I didn't see any other ADs. There might have been one other. So it wasn't like there was a bunch of ADs there and Dan wasn't there. No, Dan didn't have to be there. So I'm glad he wasn't there because we had so much. I don't mean that negatively towards Troy. We just had so much to cover. We didn't need that additional thing. So Rule that whole I don't know what to make of that, Jake, that when he got here, here's the thing about that. And I did ask him this and he gave a good answer. But when he was in the midst of this spiel saying it was a bad job, I was like, so why did you take it? I mean, and he answered, he said, because he had that great line about, you ever see a mansion where the bones of the mansion, you see the bones of the structure are so good, but it needs a lot of work. He goes, that was Nebraska. I have not fully digested all that. It wasn't. I mean, he talked about the practice field being bad. Talked about Memorial.
He said all the ACL injuries. Was it 40-something?
49.
Yeah, 49 ACL injuries.
Well, 49 knee injuries.
Whatever. Yeah,
28 ACL.
It's a lot.
Yeah. So the practice field was bad. The Memorial Stadium surface was bad. They didn't have saunas. Why wasn't I covering that? Some of I felt a little guilt as he was talking. Like, I would always portray it as a good job. See, Rule's very, very
I don't know if it was
what
it was. It was not a bad job.
Well, that's what the head coach just said.
I think if you could say that again, he'd say it was not as good as it should be. Nebraska has a lot of things, as he says, the bones are in place. The fan base is here.
It takes
the
more
fan.
than that,
I know that, but people don't realize from the outside. That's why Matt Rule can say that as the head coach, especially since they appear to be on the rise as a program. The fan base is wonderful. That you can't take that for granted. That's a big thing Nebraska has that you cannot take for granted. That everybody knows is a win.
No, it's huge.
But people don't know what goes on behind closed doors.
Well, but the practice field.
That's why you can say that, though. That's why Matt Rule can say that, because they have this assumption that everything's going well and smooth over there, and why can't people win here? Well, obviously there's something off in terms of, in the past, the coordination between the coach, the AD, administration in general.
Right. In the NIL part component.
And NIL.
I didn't know that it was again, there's so much to unpack there, and there's so much we don't know. I think it got complicated between Trev and the Petes. And I guess the best way for me to say is once Trev went away, it got a little less complicated.
We've been told that a lot.
Yeah. So that helped. And I don't want to go too far into the Peds, but Rule is
he said their name out loud in front of everybody in Las Vegas
and said if we didn't have them, we'd be dead. We're dead. Okay, that's the thing that hit me the hardest. Like, whoa. And mainly talking, I think, about just the ability to pay the players.
Yes, 100%.
I mean, yeah, but also having the infrastructure. It's not like the Peds pay the players, but they provide this infrastructure.
Yeah.
There's other people that are heavily involved, and there's other boosters of substance that help a lot. But the key is, Rule said, he said, soon this will be a great job. So, and then what I would say about Rule is I think he's here. I'm not going to say, I'll never say about a coach, hardly any coach, he's here for the long haul. I'll never say that. I don't know that. But I'd say minimum 3 years based on what I hear. Minimum 3 years. You can't look much further than that. But I think that one of my takeaways is that. Now, some of that takeaways from talking to people there, you run into a lot of people that matter at a thing like that. And I think Rule is genuinely happy here. Now, here's a question I have.
Okay.
And I don't know how Rule would react to this. There's a part of me that wonders if him saying that and being so emphatic, saying that this was not a good job when I got here, and being so emphatic about it, is he trying to buy some time?
Probably so. Yeah. I mean, they
went
5-7 his first year. They went 7-6 last year. Of course. I mean,
is it him saying easy on the expectations of this is going to be Temple and Baylor, where I'm going to win 10 or 11 games this year?
I mean, he said in his comments that he feels good about this football team.
He did say that.
He said we are on. I don't have the actual quote, but he said he was very high on what this team can be this year.
He said we're ready to make a run at this.
Yes, he said that exactly. Here, I have it right here. Here's Matt Rule from Tuesday on making a run.
And if I say one thing, I'll say this: we like our football team. We like our football team a lot. We believe in the guys. It's those 4 guys I mentioned. It's all the guys back in Lincoln. We believe that we can play with anybody, and we've had our highs and lows, our ups and downs. We've been through a lot in 2 years together, and we're going to go make a run at this thing this year. So
we're going to make a run at the thing this year. That's him saying that. That's expectations from your head coach right there.
Jake, there's no question that externally, or what you hear, then internally what you hear, they feel good about this team. There's no question. There's also no question that we all know the biggest issue. It's 100% D-line. I mean, that is the thing that is what you have to watch the closest. It's 100% that. I mean, the more I talk to people, the better I feel about the linebackers. I think they're really dynamic at that position.
I think they have a great linebacking core.
Well, I don't want to do that.
With Shavers, McGahee,
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I like their linebacking core.
I do too,
Marquise
but I don't want to put great
in.
on it. Yeah, I want to
Shaven right. I mean, they've got some depth there too.
And they got some great looking athletes.
I mean, we saw last part of the year how good Shavers and McGahee could be.
Right. And then you see McCullough now.
Yeah, I didn't even mention him.
Deshaun McCullough.
That's a good core.
When you close your eyes and think about Nebraska, I always do that thing where I close my eyes and think about what's Nebraska look like to the world on TV if some guys just watching in Delaware. Well, when he turns on the TV and sees Nebraska, it's a good looking team. It's a good looking. They've gotten better. But man, I'll tell you something. Now, what I think Rule would say, I don't know what he'd say, but when he got here, it wasn't necessarily that. It didn't look like it should. I will say that they've definitely made progress in that direction, and you see it up front. Now, I know there's issues on the D line, but they're good-looking players. And I say issues. There might not be issues. There's just a bunch of guys that got to prove themselves.
You haven't seen him play. You haven't seen Judy play much or Riley Van Poppel
we've
play a
seen
flashes,
Keona Davis. We've seen Judy a little bit. We don't know what we've seen Van
Poppel has been solid in his minimal time he's played.
Right, but
I like him.
But
it's
again,
not
the
keyword
spot
is minimal.
anymore. Yeah, it's not spot duty.
The keyword is minimal versus starter and most of the snaps.
Yeah, Judy, it's not spot duty anymore.
No.
Keona Davis, it's not spot duty. They got to hold up down to down. But all those guys. But it's a good-looking team. And the most encouraging thing, I would say, is the offensive line, which gets us to the next thing we can get to real fast.
Well, let's go to break and do that.
Okay.
How about that? And what is the next thing? Tease that for us.
The right tackle battle.
Okay.
The right tackle battle.
When we come back, an update on the right tackle battle next, an early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
This just in, hot off the bench press. Planet Fitness has expanded strength equipment. Save $28 or more when you join today. We're raising the bar with these benches, and our hack squat will have you actually looking forward to leg day. Plus, we're still repping all the best-in-class equipment we've always had. There's no better time to get stronger. So join Planet Fitness today and save $28 or more. Just $1 down, $15 a month.
Find your nearest club and join today. Deal ends July 31st.
See Home Club for details.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
When opportunity knocks, you don't want to miss the call. Hamilton Business Technologies makes communication easy and efficient using customized technology, all while putting people first. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, Hamilton Business Technologies equips your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs, from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Don't miss the 8th Annual Wing Fest on Saturday, July 26th at Haymarket Park from 5 till 8 p.m. Local restaurants will be serving wings from 5 to 7 p.m. with live music going until 8. Ice cream and beverages will also be available for purchase, and all the proceeds from the event will go to benefit students in the local community. Get your tickets today at wingfestlincoln.com and make sure you attend the 8th Annual Wing Fest at Haymarket Park on July 26th.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break
Simple, you are an idiot.
on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All this talk about steak in Vegas makes me hungry to go just about a half hour away to Ruhlman's. in Ashland for steak. They've got wonderful steak there. You've had the sirloin there before. I've had the filet mignon, ribeye.
You like the filet mignon.
They've got also walleye there, Chilean sea bass. You like the crab fried rice they have.
I do.
At Ruhlman Steakhouse in Ashland.
I do.
And who could ever forget the wonderful cookie skillet they have? If you mention the ticket or early break, you get that for free with your group. For free. Because Phil's a good man.
I need to get there.
You've been there a lot recently. But you can go back. Why not today? They're open. It's Thursday. They're open today.
Good.
Lunch and dinner.
Yeah, maybe in the next few days.
Just off of Highway 6 in Ashland between Lincoln and Omaha. Ruhlman Steakhouse. Stop by today. You will not regret that meal. You won't regret that drive.
Were people completely turned off by the golden steer discussion?
No. I think people wanted to hear about that. I wanted to hear about it. I have never been there. I've been to Vegas before. I've never been to the golden steer.
Vegas.
I've been to Vegas. I've had some times in Vegas, but I've never been to the golden steer.
Been to the so you've been to Vegas how many times?
I went for a bachelor party. That was the wild one. And I went for Super Bowl Radio Row 2024. But I didn't really do anything. We had one party we went to, or two parties to get. But I was in bed before midnight every night in Vegas, which doesn't happen for people that go to Vegas.
It happened for me. I didn't get to Fremont Street. Anyway,
I did that.
Did you? What was
Me
that
and Jay
like?
went that was fun.
You like Fremont?
Old Vegas. Old Vegas was cool, yeah.
How close to the strip is that?
I don't remember. Not that
I need
close.
to go. That's a regret. That
it was cool. It was different.
Swim and Jay were going to
Fremont Street's cool.
Yeah, Swim and Jay were going to Fremont.
I think that the Golden Nugget Casino on Fremont Street.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Dang it. I'm going back.
You should, yeah.
Right tackle.
Right tackle spot.
What do you want to know?
Well, what do you have for us?
Well, I thought one of the most illuminating comments from Rule was, I asked him, can you just lay out the right tackle? Like just what's that picture? What is it? And he said it very quickly, but he said, "What? Tyler Knack will day one. He'll be the guy that goes out there day one
at right tackle."
Yeah, Tyler Knack.
I don't think you and I saw that coming. Did you?
I actually, yeah, I did just from intel, but I didn't know he would say it.
We've been hearing Gatula there and Prohaska and Corcoran.
See, Corcoran's shelved. Corcoran's not ready for camp. Injury thing. Teddy's full go. Now here's what I anticipate. A hell of a battle. Knack, Teddy's full go, and get ready. I think Teddy's back. Now, will he win that? Can he beat out Knack and Gunner? I don't know. But they are in great shape at tackle. Great shape. Because those guys are ready to roll, and Teddy's ready to roll.
There's also on the other side, there's a lot of confidence about Elijah Pritchett. Now, there was people that were skeptical of that when he came here, when he came from the portal, but for some reason this offseason has been all a bunch of praise and hope there and hype.
Where are you hearing?
I hear a lot of hype about Pritchett.
Yeah, I've heard some. I mean, I heard.
Like, I still have some concern about Pritchett myself.
Yeah, you should.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you should. Now, here's the thing on Pritchett. He's a first-round talent, but there's been a lot of first-round talents that they don't go in the first round, and they don't pan out.
But if he's even just good, not great, but good, you like the guards with Spindler, with Lutovsky, and Evans, the center is solid too.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, 100%.
And the fact you've got four potential guys that, are starter-worthy at right tackle, well, guess what? If one guy...
Oh,
you have a good backup at left tackle then. Somebody that can take over if Pritchett struggles or gets injured at left
100%.
That's a good spot to be.
This is good depth-wise. They've 100%. Been in a long time.
Agreed.
In a long time. I mean, you could literally lose both your tackles and probably be okay.
You don't want that to happen. Let's not wish that to happen at all. We don't want that to happen. But if it happens.
And don't ever forget Gunner in this conversation. He's full go. And Gunner started 9 games last year. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think
that's right.
Yeah, Gunner.
And he was really good the whole time.
Yeah, Gunner and Gatula's in that conversation.
Well, he should, rightfully so, for how he played last year as an interim starter.
But Knack, when they start practice on Monday, he'll trot out their number one, Tyler Knack.
Have we seen much of him at all?
Yeah, I mean,
not
a lot. He's been injured.
Not a ton.
He's a third year. He's in his third year in the program. Remember, transfer from Utah.
Yes. Yep.
And quietly has risen. And now I've seen him at the camps and everything. He's got a big presence. Like, you can tell he's a dude. Like, he's not a wallflower. He's one of the guys, like, when I'm talking about camps, like the summer camp for the kids and the guys are instructing, he's a alpha. I mean, he's very involved. He's very well respected in the program. So now, and I had been hearing, okay, I don't like messing. Sean would always say simple neck's going to be the right tackle. I'd be like, okay, I got to hear it. I got to hear somebody say that. Well, there it was. Now, he has not won the job. He's got to win the job.
It's a battle.
Yeah, it's a battle. It is 100% a battle. And Teddy, the good news is Teddy's healthy, and it's like this is going to be interesting to see Teddy, what that looks like. Gunner the same way. Now, I didn't know. I had no idea Corcoran wasn't ready for camp. That was news to me. Turner Corcoran, didn't know. As far as what I'm hearing, yeah, Pritchett, it's just all about him putting it all together. And if he does, he's a
right.
He could be a one and done here. He could be. Who's the Henry Lutovsky.
Yeah, he was there, by the way, in
if
Vegas.
You're asking me who's the best offensive lineman on Nebraska's team, it's either Lutovsky or Pritchett. Lutovsky's made a big move, and he started to make. Robin wrote about it. He started to make it last year quietly, but if you look at his PFF numbers in the last 7 games, Pro Football Focus, really strong. And inside the program, you hear people saying, "Oh yeah, he's." If you're going to have like I don't know. I don't want to say all Big Ten. That's going a little too far. But if you're going to have like a third team all Big Ten type guy right now, probably Lutovsky would be the best candidate. So he's the left guard. Rocco's very solid
at right guard.
Yeah, he's, I think Rocco is like probably a draftable guy. Ceiling's probably 4th rounds from what I've heard, something like that.
They do like Evans at center, don't they?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, they like Evans.
Just don't talk about him very often.
No, good.
Kind of gets forgotten, which is it's a good thing.
Good. No, they like Evans a lot. They're in good shape up front on offense.
The line looks very solid offensively.
Yeah, there's a good group of guys. Donovan's done a good job of getting the starters ready, and he's got. I mean, you don't even talk about Grant Bricks at tackle. He's
an option there too.
He's sitting there at tackle, right? I mean, he's done a good job of getting the front line together, and then you can look at the young guys behind him and you see development there. So that was the Knack news was big to me. The Mosey, talking about Isaiah Mosey playing running back. That was big. We basically knew it, but to hear Rule talk about it in such definitive terms, I thought those two things were critical. Hearing that Carter Nelson's healthy.
That's big.
Oh, you know what I'm hearing too? I don't mind doing this. Watch Markway.
Mac Markway.
Yeah. Watch Markway.
So they're both healthy. They're both good to go.
Yeah. Well, Markway for sure. Yeah. Is good to go.
I mean, we've been hearing rumors all offseason about Carter Nelson and not being good to go. But Rule says at media days he's good, he's healthy and good to go.
He also did say that they got to watch it closely early. So
but they're moving forward with him.
Oh yeah,
practicing though. At least.
Oh yeah. It tied in. What's become okay? I'll probably back off a little bit on the Harburg hype.
Is that hard for you to do? By the way,
yeah,
difficult.
He's got. Well, I think the way it's portrayed to me, he's got a little ways to go. But the Lindenmeyer, Markway, Nelson, Heinrich, that's a good 4. They're in good shape there. I didn't name everybody. There's probably a couple other guys you could name that are all right, but those are your guys, and that's good. That's a good 4.
Who gets the first snap at tight end?
Lindenmeyer's. I'd say Lindenmeyer's
tight end 1.
I think. Yeah. Well, I think it depends what they're in. Depends on what. Here's why. Because Lindenmeyer can put his hand in the ground and block a big edge, a big end, a big outside linebacker, fast outside linebacker, whatever. I don't think you can ask Heinrich to do that. That's my opinion. I'm not sure Carter Nelson you're going to see in that role. Lindenmeyer, Markway,
sure.
Yeah, they can do that. But Lindenmeyer can catch the ball. Markway, I don't know enough about Markway.
We haven't seen him.
No.
He's been here, but we have not seen him.
But he played as a true freshman at LSU.
There's some talent there.
Played as a true freshman at LSU. What's that tell you?
There's some talent there.
Yeah.
He's got some talent. When we come back, Rick Heyman's Song of the Day is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you a skilled mechanic looking for your next opportunity? Nebco is hiring. They're looking for experienced mechanics to join our family-owned team. They offer competitive wages, great benefits, service trucks, OEM-level diagnostic software, and career growth opportunities. Apply today at nebco.com. Positions include lead and A-level mechanics for the Nebco shop. Learn more at nebco.com. If you're driven and ready to grow with a company that's been around since 1908, apply today at nebco.com.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Lincoln's go-to for fun isn't new. It's a place that's been a staple of the city for years and is only getting better. Matson's Bowling and Billiards always has open bowling available with no long lines unlike other centers. They have live music almost every weekend and great food at EJ's Bar and Lounge with seating for 150 people. They have popular meals like the EJ Burger, pizza for the whole family, and famous EJ's Wings. Contact Sarah to book a party for friends, coworkers, or family at Matson's Bowling and Billiards just south of 48th and Holdridge. Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Tune in to live coverage of Big Ten Media Days from the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, July 22nd through 24th on 93.7 The Ticket. Join Derek Pearson, Jay Foreman, Nick Sainert, and Austin Orman as they bring you exclusive conversations with Big Ten coaches, players, and sports media professionals while getting you ready for the upcoming college football season. Big Ten Media Days coverage is presented by Advanced Medical Imaging, Stevenson Smith Construction, Currency, Warhorse Casino, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and League One Volleyball.
MHC isn't new, just a new name. Moe's Moving is now Moe's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartments, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can also handle your commercial moves as well. There's never fees on trucks, stairs, elevators, long carry, and last-minute booking, and no trip or fuel charges. Also no upcharge on weekends, and they do offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
Tune in to live coverage of Big Ten Media Days from the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, July 22nd through 24th on 93.7 The Ticket. Join Derek Pearson, Jay Foreman, Nick Sainert, and Austin Orman as they bring you exclusive conversations with Big Ten coaches, players, and sports media professionals while getting you ready for the upcoming college football season. Big Ten Media Days coverage is presented by Advanced Medical Imaging, Stevenson Smith Construction, Currency, Warhorse Casino, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and League One Volleyball.
Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. This week's specials through July 29th are 15% off cheese and crackers, grass-fed, grass-finished tri-tips for $10.99, 820 ground beef trays for $6.99, and brisket flats for $9.99. Plus, stop by for lunch on Fired Up Thursdays at the Mercado East or Fired Up Fridays at the Mercado North. Locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney and Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at DoorsPlusLLC.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Move over, Jake.
I'm moving. Jeez.
Thursdays are reserved for a man with a wider range of music knowledge than Jake could ever dream of.
This is the golden era. You would hear this on any radio station. You know, it wasn't like it is now. Okay. You know, you got country, you got R&B, you got pop, you got rap, you got rock. They didn't have that then. You heard everything.
A man who knows a good song when he hears it, just as much as a good diamond when he sees it.
You get a diamond!
Yes, I do get a diamond. I get a diamond, and that makes me happy.
It's time for Rick Heyman's Song of the Day, sponsored by Sartor Heyman Jewelers, on Early Break. On 93.7 The Ticket.
Song of the day, Hot Fun in the Summertime by Sly and the Family Stone.
Wow.
464-56851 is bad, 10 is good. Text rating and Rick Heyman, Sartor Heyman Jewelers, Song of the Day. Once again, your song of the day from 1969, Hot Fun in the Summertime by Sly and the Family Stone. 464-56851 is bad, 10 is good. Text your rating on Rick Heyman, Sartor Heyman Jewelers, Song of the Day.
Layered. God, that song has so
layered.
many layers. It's like going to Village Inn and looking at the pies and just saying, I'll take all of them.
That's your first thought about that song.
I'll take all of the pies. Yes, all of them.
That song takes you to Village Inn to eat all the pies. I've seen it all now.
But I'm just suggesting because it's so layered. It's
It is.
It's like 6 songs in one.
It really is.
Yeah. Rick, thank you for that. Holy God, I hadn't heard that song in a long time. Didn't know who it was.
Sly and the Family Stone.
That is a classic. Rick, you have outdid yourself this morning. That is a jewel. I mean, listen to it.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, you got to respect it at the very least. 9.7775.
Wow. I'm not going that high.
Come on.
I like it.
Can I sell you on it a little
No,
bit?
I'll be in like the high sevens. Like that's good. Like 7.6.
That's a little.
7.6 is a good score for a
light.
song. When you guys give me a 7.6, I'm happy. It's a good score.
Why?
7.6, which is a great score.
Huey Lewis is 7.6.
Yeah, I like Huey Lewis also. There's different levels of 7.6. How you get there? That's 7. It's a positive score.
Okay.
You want to guess Rudy's score before we get to Rick?
I hope it's higher than 7.6. I'll say 8.3.
7.8. He says really felt like summer on that one.
I like Rudy's commentary.
Well, we are now joined.
Thank you, Rudy.
We're now joined by Rick Heyman, starter Heyman Jewelers. Rick, good morning. Pretty solid scores: a 9.7 plus from Sip, 7.6 from me, and a 7.8 from Rudy. Not bad.
Incredible.
Not bad, Rick.
Wow. I missed Rudy's there.
7.8.
Awesome.
Incredible.
Well, thank you, guys. I can still picture myself. Now, this would be, I think, 1970 with my sister driving down South Street, going to a church choir. And we had an 8-track in my mom's Maverick. And we played this 8-track probably 8,000 times. Right. And every song on it was just insane. And we'll get to this in a minute. But this was actually never really on a real record. It was on the Sly's Greatest Hits record, which came out in 1970, which is crazy. I mean, they only had like 2 records before this. When I say records, I always mean albums.
Yeah.
So Jake can understand, and the younger generation. Records back then were, 7 to 10 songs.
Right.
And, so we base all of what we're saying about that. But, yeah, just insane. And we would sing this so loud, and I thought Sip sitting there bobbing his head, and that's exactly what Sly does. I mean, it just takes over your whole body, and you can't stop yourself. So just love Sly. R.I.P. Sly died a 3 weeks ago. I think we played a Sly song. Jake played a Sly song, and now R.I.P. Ozzy, which I'm a late, when I was a kid, I listened a little bit of Ozzy, but I kind of went the other way. I was a little more poppy.
Yeah.
I wasn't into the metal back then. And, now in my older years, I've come to really appreciate and love Ozzy. In fact, I listen to Ozzy's Boneyard on XM probably 75% of the time when I'm in my truck. So really sad to see, although, he was kind of a train wreck. But physically, I mean, he seemed to be okay. So it's a real kind of a shock. He just did a farewell concert like 2 weeks ago. So, and you beat me to it, Jake. So you played Ozzy the other day. So
I had to, Rick. There's rules. I get it. When someone passes away, you have to respect him the next day, and I did.
There's rules.
Play Crazy Train.
There's rules.
I totally get it. Permission for a sports comment.
Go. Granted. Go ahead, Rick.
How do you spend $200 and whatever million on a facility or whatever it is? I mean, you look back at the basketball and all that, and you don't have saunas. What's the deal? I mean, I've had an infrared sauna in my house for 15 years.
Really?
Yeah, you can buy infrared sauna blankets on Amazon for $150. I live in a sauna. I mean, it's the greatest thing ever.
I live in a sauna.
They did not. They have them now, Rick. They have them.
Yeah, I know, but I mean,
where were they? He's asking. Where were they?
In the previous athletic training facility was not $200 million. It needed to be updated. I mean, that was that.
I get that.
That's the point. But anyway, that song you played, I just want to ask you a musical question.
Sure.
Wouldn't you say that it is incredibly layered?
Yes, and unfortunately, Jake didn't realize this. I'm not going to give him any garbage about it, but the riffs in the part where he talked over where each individual member. I know you did. I'm not giving you static, Jake.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Well, all the different members sang riffs, and when you watch them live, like on the videos of old TV shows and stuff where they would go on, they actually sang all those different parts. So they were just the craziest, wildest bunch of people in the day that created something that no one had ever heard before. It was a mixture of about 4 different genres.
Yeah.
And it was just, you go back and listen to these old Sly songs and they're insanely fantastic.
Yeah,
it's just hard to quantify. So Hot Fun in the Summertime, 1969, Sly and the Family Stone. The single was released just prior to them playing at Woodstock. You remember we did Woodstock earlier in the year.
Yes.
It peaked at number 2 on the top 100 singles charts. It was kept out of number 1 by I Can't Get Next to You by the Temptations. Hot Fun in the Summertime was also number 3 on the U.S. Billboard Soul Singles chart. So remember how we say in the beginning of the intro of this thing, and I've said for 8 years now doing this, back then you heard everything, So if you're listening to the radio back then, which would have been 1480 KLMS, pop, rock, you'd heard Sly and the Family Stone, then you'd heard Glenn Campbell, and you'd heard, whatever else. It was just, you heard everything.
Better times is what that
Better
is.
time.
Yes.
There was no classification. Everybody had the same opportunity. And in this case, they took it. Rolling Stone ranked this song number 247 on their list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. I would rate it higher, personally. It was also ranked on Yahoo Music and Ask Man as an all-time summer anthem. So, Sly and the Family Stone, strange, crazy band. You cannot pigeonhole them. Sly was a brilliant dude, but had a lot of drug problems. They were the forerunners to Prince. Prince was heavily influenced by Sly. In fact, Larry Graham was the bass player in Graham Central Station later, but during this period he was with Sly, and Graham Central Station started the whole Funkadelic movement, which birthed Prince. So it all flows together when you realize it.
Well,
so with that in mind,
you picked a beauty today.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you're back. Your description of the Golden Steer is fabulous. To me, a restaurant is about the presentation and the sides. I love that stuff.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what Golden Steer does, Rick. It takes you back to better times.
Right.
Better times.
Love that.
Yes.
So with that in mind, Sup Sippers and Jay.
Let's do it. Sip first.
Whoever's first.
Go ahead,
Was
sip.
Sly a DJ on a predominantly white San Francisco FM radio station? Was he a cook in a California barbecue, or was he a police officer in San Francisco?
Holy God. I'm going to say A, the first one.
You get a diamond! Brilliant! He was one of the first ever African-American DJs on a predominantly white rock and roll station.
Wow.
1 for 1. Good stuff.
Wow. I mean,
number 2.
Okay, this is for
heat.
Jake. This is Jake.
Oh, here we go.
Jake.
Lock in.
Regarding heat and temperature, because we're in hot summertime.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, we got 2 inches last night out here.
Really?
The hottest recorded, pardon me, allergies are back. I'm in Nebraska.
Yep.
The hottest recorded U.S. temperature of all time.
Okay.
Excuse me, was in 1913
Whoa.
in Death Valley, California.
No surprise there.
1913, Death Valley, California. Was it 129, 134, or 131?
Go 131, Rick.
You get a CZ, it was 134.
That sounds pleasant.
Did anybody survive that day in Death Valley?
God.
Well, I spent a lot of time in Arizona back in the middle of the summer, way back, and a lot of times it was 125. So I get it.
Sounds delightful.
I get it.
Hey, can you? I got a question for you after we're done. Go ahead. Go your last question. Go ahead.
Well, for all you guys, is Sly and the Family Stone in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I'm gonna go yes.
Okay,
absolutely, 1,000%. That's a diamond.
Thank you.
Can you find Rural Lake House out there in Ashland? He wants a. I heard that. He wants a lake house here.
Get on the search form, Rick. Come on, help him out.
Hey, there's plenty of lots. Well, there's like 3 lots still left.
I think he wants a built one. I think he wants one that's built.
If he wants a built one, he's going to have to, wait in line because there's a lot of people that want those. So,
Rick, what's happening right now at Sauter Heyman Jewelers?
Hey, everybody. Obviously, with these guys going out to Vegas, it's Husker time. What is the most important thing at Husker time? It's Husker jewelry at Sauter Heyman Jewelers. We have an entire line, guys. Lori, our master craftsman jeweler, created some of these original pieces. You got to go on our website and look at them. We got the Husker corncob earrings that have little emeralds as the leaves. Speaking of corn, have you seen it around here lately? My God, it looks fake. It's so beautiful. We've got those. We've got the pendant. We've got the earrings. These are 14 karat gold, individually made. They're in limited supply. If you want them, you got to do it right away. Get your reservations in or buy them. Just buy what we have, and we'll make more, but it takes time. We also have the little Husker state pendant, which shows the state with a little ruby right where Lincoln is. It's red. It's fantastic. But really, anything $50 and up, we've got it. We got watches, rings, bracelets, necklaces. You got it. So stop into Sauter Heyman. Check us out at SauterHeyman.com. We're in Lincoln and Grand Island. Don't forget to mention you're a breaker to get 10% off. And if you're online, put in the word ticket, T, capital, online to get additional 10% off. Show your Husker pride. 120 years old, 4 generations of excellence. When only the best will do. Sauter Heyman Jewelers.
Rick, always good stuff. Thanks for the time. We'll chat with you again next week.
Bye-bye.
That's Rick Heyman's song of the day. It's once again, Sly and the Family Stone, hot fun in the summertime.
You're a little light.
I don't know if I want. 7.6 is a good score. Like we've given Rick in the 3s before, and the 2s and the 1s. Like 7.6 is solid.
The Rolling Stone ranking might back you a little bit on that.
Yeah, kind of. It's still in the top 500, though. It's pretty good.
Yeah, see, that maybe doesn't
There's a lot of
actually
songs
back
written
you. Right.
To be in the top 500 is pretty good.
I retract what I just said. That probably suggests
It should be at least an 8. Yeah. But I'm sticking with it. 7.6, and it's a good score.
What are we talking about
When we come back, hour 2, a recap of day 2 at Big Ten Media Days. James Franklin is being a weirdo. We'll discuss it next at early break on the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Life changes, and sometimes that means changing where you call home. Whether you're downsizing, growing your family, relocating, or facing tough times, you shouldn't navigate it alone. I'm Laura Busch with Woods Bros Realty, and I'm here to guide you with all your real estate needs. As wife of football coach Bill Busch, I understand the importance of teamwork and making sure you are supported every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and compassion. If you're looking for a game plan to buy or sell your home, text or call me at 402-525-0843. That's 402-525-0843.
Have you been injured in an accident and don't know where to turn? Do you need a lawyer you can trust to handle your case with professionalism and compassion? The attorneys at Liberty Law understand that a call to an attorney is a call for help. If you've been injured, we want to help you. Liberty Law's experienced attorneys are committed to the pursuit of justice for those injured. Contact us for a free consultation by calling 877-42-LIBERTY. Call Liberty Law and find out how we can help get you the compensation you deserve. Call 877-42-LIBERTY. Liberty Law Group. Trial attorneys you can trust.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread's Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
What's better than supporting your favorite radio station and eating delicious Nebraska-made products? Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska wants to highlight you, the listener, on the 93.7 The Ticket Wall of Fame at the store. Stop by the store at 48th and R in Lincoln and see their huge variety of small batch gourmet jerky. Or if you're not in the area and want to try some, go to smokinggunjerky.com and enter code EARLY for 10% off your purchase. It's the ultimate low-calorie, high-protein snack at Smoking Gun Jerky of Nebraska.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Staying healthy and comfortable starts with the air you breathe. If you're noticing more dust, odors, or allergies, it could be time for duct cleaning from Bryant. Pure Air starts with cleaner air ducts, pair with enhanced filtration and purifications options, and the difference is amazing. When the air you breathe is clean and fresh, your home smells fresher and your family is healthier. Time for cleaner air in your home? Call Bryant for a free estimate. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Tune in to live coverage of Big Ten Media Days from the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, July 22nd through 24th on 93.7 The Ticket. Join Derek Pearson, Jay Foreman, Nick Sainert, and Austin Orman as they bring you exclusive conversations with Big Ten coaches, players, and sports media professionals while getting you ready for the upcoming college football season. Big Ten Media Days coverage is presented by Advanced Medical Imaging, Stevenson Smith Construction, Currency, Warhorse Casino, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and League One Volleyball.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
A lot of businesses say they're family focused, but when tough situations in life arise, the business wants anything but your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, just as they do their customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and a diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Wake up, Lincoln.
I overslept. Damn rooster didn't crow.
It's time for Early Break, sponsored by Midwest Bank. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I'm wrong, but I'm not.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
If I were a feral cat.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
You get one team. Mine's the Houston Oilers. I'm not the Texans, and I'm not the Titans, so I'm out.
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 2 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen with you in Early Break. Bill Busch out today, back on Monday. Hour 2 sponsored by our friends at Midwest Bank. Member FDIC. Location in South Lincoln at 27th and Jamie Lane, also at 70th and Pioneers. And I've been informed that Shin Daddy makes his return on Monday. Off this week also, just like Bill. He's off as well this week.
Shin Daddy and Bill are off together, but they're not fishing together, I don't think.
No.
Okay.
I don't believe that Shin Daddy made it up to Canada. Duke is up there. We saw a video of Duke last night on a video that Bill sent us from.
Where was that?
Some sort of bar.
Do you know where it was?
They're in Canada.
So that bar's in Canada?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
I thought maybe they're on their way back.
Well, I think they make their way back today.
Okay.
I think so. I mean, he's back on the show Monday. So
that's quite a trip they had.
Yes.
I can't imagine having fun for straight.
For a week.
For a week.
What's that like? What is that like? It's been a couple of years since you've taken a trip. But when you took a trip, you took 2 weeks off usually in the past.
Yeah. When I do it.
And you come back like, what I missed? I have no idea what happened. No earthly idea. Fill me in. It's be more informative for me than me helping people out, the listeners. What did I miss over the last 2 weeks?
It was pretty bad, wasn't it?
It's okay.
I need to do
There's
that
better
again.
times. And that wasn't even that long ago, better times. We're not talking about the 80s, the 70s. We're talking about like 2017, 2018 better times.
I took no vacation this summer.
No, you did.
I didn't. I don't know that I will.
It's kind of too late now, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know that I will.
This fall camp starts and you're kind of screwed now.
Well, kind of screwed.
Well, in terms of getting away.
Yeah. That's a rough thing to say, but
I didn't mean it to be disparaging, but for your job, you have to write a lot about the camps and the practices.
Right. There's not much opportunity to get away.
Yeah, you had it back in June and July.
Not really.
You could have.
Camps.
Probably could have.
Yeah.
Could have missed a day or two. But we appreciate you and your stick-to-itiveness being with the show. So thank you. Thank you for that.
Burnout at an early age.
Well,
hey,
fight through the burnout.
What's James Franklin's deal?
So yesterday again, Nebraska went Tuesday. There were 6 more teams that went yesterday. Minnesota,
a lot going on.
Washington, Wisconsin, Penn State, Oregon, and Northwestern went yesterday. And there's several things to get to. We'll have some audio from PJ Fleck in a second. But before that, you pointed this out to me. James Franklin, who is right now, his team is the favorite to win the Big Ten Conference. But he wanted to focus on Media Days being in Vegas yesterday. Here's James.
Oh, you have this?
I have it.
Okay, this is interesting.
Thanks, Rudy got this cut this morning.
Hey,
Thanks,
Rudy, thank you for this. Seriously.
You want to preface this and I'll play it here?
Yeah, this is James Franklin, the Penn State coach, kind of taking aim at the Big Ten. I guess he's not completely – he wasn't thrilled with the presentation of Media Days by the Big Ten in Vegas.
And here is James Franklin with that.
A lot of our beat writers did not come to this because they couldn't afford to get out here. And the majority of our teams are near Chicago, where this used to always be. The majority of our teams are near Indianapolis, where this used to be. And it creates a different environment. I walk around the lobby. I don't see any signage. I don't see anything for the Big Ten. I don't see people getting autographs. I don't see it's a different vibe and it's a different feeling. I think that other conference, when they have their meetings, there's essentially a press conference every single day at the end of the meetings. It keeps people talking about that conference at a time of the year and makes them relevant. We're not doing that. We need to be talking about the Big Ten and our programs and the things that we have done and making it as accessible to everybody as we possibly can and connecting with the fans. And don't misinterpret what I'm saying. I think Vegas is a special place, and I think they run events as well as anybody. But it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. And I've been at those other places where people are putting up babies for you to autograph and stuff. It's different. So I think there's still some things that we got to be strategic and smart about that are going to put our conference and our schools in the best position on a national level, in my opinion.
James Franklin, not thrilled with the Big Ten Media Days being in Las Vegas at all.
Okay, first thing, I wonder how much people care about this. I think they should. Here's the thing. I don't disagree with them. It was not,
but you said you liked going to Vegas. So.
See, I have two things can be true at once. All right. And I guess I have sort of mixed emotions. For my purposes, I go there, I listen to Rule, I listen to some players, I got right fast and I'm out. I don't really care about the big picture. Like, I don't care how the world perceives the Big Ten's having their media days in Las Vegas. It does not really, I'm so, what's the word I'm looking, myopic. I have to worry about one little thing and that's it. Now, James Franklin, I've always said this about head coaches. The good ones I've dealt with have a very, like they assess the big picture. Like Lance Leipold's a guy you always use as an example, the Kansas coach. He was always thinking about stuff like this. And I'd always kind of be like, why do you even care? Like, it's not really but they do. They care about the big picture. They care about the big picture as it relates to their program. And he was right. Jake, it was not.
Well,
you like when we got dropped off at the cab driver dropped us off at this Mandalay Bay, which is an enormous structure.
It's massive.
We just got dropped off at Mandalay Bay in this back area. And we walked for 5 minutes before there was any evidence that there was the Big Ten was there.
This is why I'm on James Franklin's side here.
Why?
For several reasons. Your conference has won back-to-back national championships. Now, Media Days is not the end all be all. It's a part. It's the
big though. It's pretty big.
But you're walking through the main area and there's no signage. Like
not much.
This is your chance to brag about. We've had back-to-back champions. Michigan, Ohio State, SEC right now is looking up to us. And here we are in the middle of Vegas where we've never been before. And yeah, it's a big fun city, but they don't care about the Big Ten.
They don't care.
You know who cares about the Big Ten? Indianapolis, Chicago, Cleveland, Cincinnati.
They do.
These cities,
Cincinnati care about
the Big Ten. They got a Big 12
Cincinnati
school.
out of this.
No, because Ohio State still is in Cincinnati
Leave
territory.
Cincinnati out of it. You were right until you got to Cincinnati.
Pittsburgh, Philadelphia. They care about the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Send media days to those cities. They'll care about it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It was I was struck by that spiel because he's right. In the SEC, we talked about SEC media days. It was funny. The SEC media days were after the Big 12 media days
in Atlanta.
And what was the conversation? This is the start of the college football season, the SEC media days. Well, I'm like, wait a second, the Big 12 just
went last week.
No, but the SEC's presentation is enormous. And James Franklin saw it firsthand at Vandy. He saw it. He did see.
Well, it has been enormous for the Big Ten in the past.
In the past, it has.
I mean, I keep saying, I know that you people think it was stale in Indy. I disagree. I loved it. I loved being there.
Oh, yeah, but Indy. Hold on. Indy did not embrace it. Indy did not embrace it.
They did so more than Vegas did, apparently.
Well,
there was signage there, at least in Indianapolis.
Well, it's a different world in Indy. But
right, because it's a big.
They
Ten
didn't
city,
even have a. They didn't even have a. I don't even know that you would call it a media hotel. It was
okay. They messed that part up.
Yeah. Well, that's a big.
But that's a Big Ten city. That's where they play the title game at, and they play the Big Ten basketball tournament there once in a while.
But
or
the way
oftentimes.
it's been portrayed to me is that Indy didn't really care about it that much.
Well, they might not have, but they cared more than Vegas did.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, I might sound like a curmudgeon here or just anti-Vegas. I don't mind Vegas. It doesn't scream Big Ten Media Days
At all. I
Well,
was just there. It does not even.
But you know what?
It doesn't even whisper it.
What did PJ Fleck think about it being in Vegas, though?
The last thank yous to the Big Ten for having this in Las Vegas, Nevada. Period. Viva Las Vegas, baby.
Okay.
PJ's a fan.
See, that's the thing. I'm okay.
He's in.
Two things are true at once. No, it was lost. It got lost in Vegas. There was no fanfare whatsoever. It was not like Chicago where they had that huge luncheon and it was a big deal, like a Nebraska player, whoever it was, spoke, and it was a monster deal. It was not like that in Vegas. It was just very pretty low key. But I liked it, like Fleck. I want to go back. Now, the guys I talked to, like Sean, Sean's like, I don't sip. I think this might be a one-off. Back to Indy or back to Chicago. No, I'd rather go to Vegas. Have it in Vegas every year.
Will they actually embrace it in years to come?
I don't
and
know.
Have signage and make it let's celebrate the fact we've won back-to-back national titles. That hasn't happened in the Big Ten for a long time. They hadn't had any winners since 2014 before 2 years ago.
Franklin's dead right on this. Like it was not a big deal. It didn't feel like a big deal.
Now, here's Scott in Minnesota, who's not on Franklin's side. He says, so what? It's a media event. Everyone got what they needed. James Franklin apparently needs adoring fans. Boo-hoo, James.
I think it's
your chance to shine as a conference, Scott.
Mhm.
That's why I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's a media event, but it's also a chance for the coaches to go out there and get some accolades and speak to the media and to their fan bases and to the world and kick off their seasons and thank for, talk about the offseason as well.
I think that I think the SEC, the presentation is such that you anticipate SEC Media Days. And then if you're there, it feels like a mega event. And I think that all can matter in the perception of your conference. And perception in college football is so important. So much of what we talk about is just perception. Like when we say things like Michigan will be good, what we're talking about largely is perception. I mean, because we don't really know. We don't go to any practices. We don't really know what they have exactly, but we know it's Michigan, and then we know they'll be pretty good. Now, there's other ones that are just obvious. We know. I mean, we know Penn State's going to be really good. But the point that Franklin was making is, hey, the world should be watching the Big Ten today,
and we're just lost.
And we're lost, and we're really lost in Vegas. I mean,
no. On that note, the Hammer text in at 464-5685. The Hammer says this: my brother was just staying at the Mandalay Bay and had no idea that Media Days was there. He ran into a player. That's how he found out it was there. He lives in Colorado, so he has no idea what Media Days is, but he was in Mandalay Bay and had to randomly run into a Big Ten football player to understand that event was happening there.
Who said that?
The Hammer.
Thank you, Hammer. That's a good point. Now, when you went to Chicago, when you walked in that hotel, that beautiful downtown hotel, what did you see? It was welcome Big Ten
absolutely
coaches and players and media.
I hated the dungeon of the Radio Row Room, but it was a celebration of the Big Ten.
When you walked
they
in,
embraced it. They made it big time.
Yeah, when you walked in to that
100%,
hotel,
yes.
it was very evident.
Absolutely.
Right? Now, you didn't get that in Indy, by the way. You didn't get that in Indy. But in Chicago, when you walked in, it was, okay, this is it's not going to be hard to find where Big Ten Media Days is in this hotel because there's a zillion signs pointing to it. Mandalay Bay, I started to wonder as we walked through this incredibly large complex, are we in the right place? Because I see no evidence. I said to Sean, I see no evidence that it's here. None.
Oh, it's over there.
Oh, yeah. Then we saw a sign. Okay. Okay.
Little tiny Big Ten Media Days over here.
It wasn't quite like that, but it was. I mean, some of this you just can't understand unless you see just the enormity of Mandalay Bay. I mean, some of
if you want this to make sense and go to places where it's actually going to be appreciated, you might hate all these spots. I'll give you some options here. I already mentioned the likelihood. I mentioned that Cleveland, possible?
Yes.
Yeah. How about
Yes, Cleveland's fine.
Indy, Chicago?
Right.
How about Minneapolis?
Okay.
How about Kansas City? Omaha would love to have media days.
Kansas City.
Omaha has the World Series. They can host this kind of stuff.
Why Kansas? No, not Kansas
It's
City.
the center of the country.
No.
It's easy for
That's Big
everyone
12.
to get to.
That's Big 12 country.
It's close
That's
enough.
Big 12.
I'm
But
putting it
it'd
out
be
there.
confusing in Kansas.
What about Milwaukee?
No.
I'm just giving you options. Detroit. Let's go to different places in
Detroit.
the Midwest that
Okay.
actually care about the Big Ten. I know that we have Washington and USC and Oregon and UCLA, and we're trying to cater to them going to Vegas.
Yeah.
They still don't belong in the conference yet.
It's a well, see, that's the other thing I would say to now. I would say this to James. It's a national conference. It's not the SEC, which is so regionalized, and that there's an advantage. There's advantages.
That's why
to
go in
that.
the center of all of it. The center.
Kansas City. It'd be very confusing.
Minneapolis.
You name some good cities, then you name some horrible ones.
Omaha would love it. What's wrong with Milwaukee? They
Not
love it.
Kansas City.
Milwaukee, Detroit. they
People
love
be
it.
like, "Why are you having it in Big 12 country?"
Detroit. Milwaukee.
Detroit would be fine.
Why'd you laugh at Milwaukee? That's fine. That's a good side. I love Milwaukee. It's a good city.
Kind of weird. Cleveland, Indy, Chicago.
Cleveland would be fine.
Yeah. Not
it doesn't
Cincinnati.
belong. Since he's fine.
No.
I know it's a Big 12 school.
What the hell were we doing in Cincinnati?
Cincinnati. Come on. Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, Big 10. I know they got Pitt, but also a lot of Pittsburgh people like Penn State.
Yeah, you're getting out of your skis. But
No, I'm not. I'm on my skis still.
I thought I appreciated what Franklin said. There's always a part of me there's a part of me that says, why do you care about this? But again, like Matt Rule's a guy who thinks globally. He does. Rule has an opinion on everything. I would like to hear what Rule, his response to what Franklin said, because Rule would have a very eloquent take on that. I wonder what he would say, because I thought that was pretty telling, and he's not wrong. He's not wrong. I'm not a big Franklin guy. I'm not. He's so opinionated, it's almost crazy to me. But
and now he's the favorite to win the conference. You probably love that.
Well, he says this is the best bunch of coaches and players he's had there. All right.
Other preseason top number 1.
In the Cleveland.com poll.
Yes, which you have not, which you've been kicked out of because you were late for your ballot.
Why do you have to
Maybe
say
someday
that?
he'll get back.
Why do you have to say that?
Someday he might get back in the Cleveland.com ballot, but this is not the year.
My guess is not.
When we come back, Bill's Thrills is Jake's Takes today. Cool parenting tips next, and early break in the ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions with pay starting at $23 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC. Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
Tune in to live coverage of Big Ten Media Days from the Mandalay Bay Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, July 22nd through 24th on 93.7 The Ticket. Join Derek Pearson, Jay Foreman, Nick Sainert, and Austin Orman as they bring you exclusive conversations with Big Ten coaches, players, and sports media professionals while getting you ready for the upcoming college football season. Big Ten Media Days coverage is presented by Advanced Medical Imaging, Stevenson Smith Construction, Currency, Warhorse Casino, Gary Michaels Clothiers, and League One Volleyball.
Looking to upgrade your equipment and keep cash in your pocket? Through July at Landmark Implement, get up to a 24-month waiver on select John Deere tractors and combines, or lock in 1.9% fixed rate for 36 months, followed by 5.8 fixed for another 36 months. When planning for this year's harvest, we've got a solution that works for your bottom line. Visit your Landmark Implement today and check us out at landmarkimp.com and experience the Landmark difference.
Staying healthy and comfortable starts with the air you breathe. If you're noticing more dust, odors, or allergies, it could be time for duct cleaning from Bryant. Pure Air starts with cleaner air ducts. Pair with enhanced filtration and purifications options, and the difference is amazing. When the air you breathe is clean and fresh, your home smells fresher and your family is healthier. Time for cleaner air in your home? Call Bryant for a free estimate. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
T.O.D.D. what's cracking? I need your help, Snoop. I'm really sick, and I can't give up free chicken fingers on National Chicken Finger Day. I got you. Yo, happy National Chicken Finger Day, homies and homegirls. Get you a free chicken finger with your Raising Cane's box combo on $7.27, you heard? Make it a perfect combo with a copy of my latest album, Is It a Crime? Streaming now. Happy National Chicken Finger Day to all, and to all a good bite.
Get one free chicken finger in each box combo. Purchase July 27th, 2025.
Empower a child today with the Teammates Mentoring Program. Hope is only a conversation away when you choose to share your talent, time, and heart with the child. Together, you can build a relationship based on strengths and chart a brighter future, 1 week at a time. Find out how you can be a mentor by visiting LincolnTeammates.org. Become what you needed as a kid by joining the Teammates Mentoring Program today.
Hi, Sean Callahan here of HuskerOnline.com, inviting you to join us here on 93.7 The Ticket every Saturday morning now in our new time. We're on from 8 to 9 with the weekly Husker Online radio show. We'll give you the latest in recruiting. We'll talk about what's going on with both football, basketball, and we'll probably share a few stories from the inside. It's every Saturday morning right here on 93.7 The Ticket. It's the Husker Online radio show from 8 to 9 a.m.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. They have full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. Also, 4.5-day work week, attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more today.
I know why you were chuckling.
Finance! That's why I was chuckling.
Right.
We'll hear that again on Monday. When Bill returns.
Yeah, I don't like to, that's kind of his thing.
I appreciate that.
I'll blurt out one or two and then
the bag. Missed that one yesterday. We had the mailbag yesterday. Me and Farley did.
How'd that go?
It was good. Farley was in good spirits yesterday and Tuesday. I thank him for helping out.
Yeah, big thank you to the former.
The black shirt.
Great. Oh, the black shirt is gotta have great memories of Farley playing. It's still a little surreal to me that he's around. Like
here?
Yeah.
In Lincoln?
Yeah. And doing shows like
yes,
coming in and talking to us. Farley was about as good as it gets at that, like the outside linebacker, Hey, Jay, about as good as it gets.
He told me he claims that right now he could still play about 12 snaps in a game.
I believe it.
I said, Farley, you're almost 50. You're 50 years old. Like, so did I stutter?
God, these guys.
I got 12 snaps in me.
By the way, these guys. Okay, he's still in pretty good shape. Frost probably could play.
Yeah, he's in great shape.
8 to 10 snaps. I saw another Husker great in the airport in Vegas yesterday, Joel Makovica. Makovica could still play 8 to 10 snaps.
He's coming here before. He's still very fit.
Yeah. Yeah, we ran into him at the Vegas airport. He's got a place in Vegas.
Oh, nice.
So I was struck by that. He's not nearly as big as he used to be, but he's still fit. He might just be a straight running back now, not a fullback. I don't know if he got that speed, but he played for Arizona for a while.
Yes, I know that. Yes,
it's good.
He did. It is time for Jake's takes in
place
what's
going on?
Bill's thrills. Here we go.
Some call him the most interesting man in the world.
That is setting up the morel mushroom bonanza.
Oh,
yeah.
is
We
this gonna be
need it.
bonanza?
Mushrooms grow better with thunder and lightning.
Others call him Coach. But to everyone else, he's Bill.
I want to get one of those military ab stimulators for us to wear during the show. You see, I sent you today.
It's time for Bill's Thrills on Early Break.
Bill's Thrills sponsored by Diner Contract. You need a remodel for your kitchen, bathroom, or just whole house remodel? There's one person to talk to.
Randy.
That's Randy. There we go.
Oh,
Thank
that was
you.
bad. That was bad.
Randy at Diner Contracting. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. Diner Contracting.
Do it.
Okay, Bill is out. Thursday is reserved for cool parenting tips, and I'm going to do a Jake's Takes for this.
Okay.
I don't have a headline, though, so I apologize.
That's okay.
The headline, the story is this, though. I know a lot of friends out there, a lot of people who have told me, even before I had a kid, that traveling with kids is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Right? Just don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Wait until they're 5 and then travel. I'm not waiting 5 years of life to just do nothing and stay at home and be a nobody.
Okay.
Cool parenting tips is freaking travel with your kids when they're young. Scotland is 15 months old.
15 months.
We just took an 8.5-hour drive to the Black Hills last week. We left
Scotland.
We left Wednesday after the show, left about 10 a.m., got there about, 6 p.m. that time, which is 7 p.m. this time.
Right.
So about 9 hours.
Right.
And had to stop, a couple times for gas. And then we let her walk in Valentine up for a little bit at the park there.
At the park. At the throwback park.
Oh, yeah. You saw the pictures of that. That was, whoa. What are we doing Valentine with our park? It's like the stuff's like 100 years old.
It's
North of town. What is that?
Time.
The Valentine City Park.
It's called Better Times.
That is. It was better at one time. That's scary.
They should call it the Better Times Park.
The teeter-totter had you could get a splinter just by touching it. I can't imagine sitting on that thing in Valentine.
And the slide was enormous.
And if you would have fallen off, it's very low railings. Oh, by the way.
Oh yeah, if you fall off, if Scotland falls off that, I'm not even going to talk about it.
Yeah, if you have any Valentine listeners, can you report back what's happening with the park north of town? I went to the Valentine City Park. It's a big place. They got disc golf there. They it just looked like it hadn't been. Nothing has happened there in about 50 years.
You took a photo of that slide, and I couldn't believe what I was looking at. How tall it is. And how unsafe it is.
The you could have fallen off that thing. So I would have fallen off the slide.
And that would not be good. But anyway, okay. But
so
how was Scotland?
The point is this: is that if you wait too long to travel with kids, it will be a nightmare. They will not travel well because they've not been accustomed to it.
Oh,
now I'm not saying you got to fly anywhere. Again, this is for anybody. Anybody can drive somewhere. I don't care how rich or how poor you are. Driving, everybody can do. If you're going on a trip, even if it's 3 hours away, and you've been scared of doing it, do it. Take the kid.
What would you say about flying with Scotland?
She has flown before, and she did. She had one rough time because she woke up as the plane was going down, so her ears popped, and she could not handle that. She could not handle the pressure in her ears as she woke up.
How do you know her ears popped?
We assume that was the problem.
She didn't verbalize
We assume it was, hey, we woke up from a nap as the plane was descending, and the pressure was changing in the cabin. She just did not do well with that. Otherwise, she's been a very good flyer.
Really?
But we drove out to the Black Hills and drove back, and again, a couple times she got a little cranky, but in general,
not bad.
She was fine. And because she's done that before, she's traveled up to Crofton before 3 hours, not 8.5 hours, but 3 hours in a car.
Mm-hmm.
She's gone out west before to Colorado, 6 hours. Like she knows the drill. If you wait too long and you try when your kid is 3 or 4, it will be a nightmare. And I know this could be challenging in years to come, but from what I've heard from friends who number one traveled when they had kids who were young and they kept traveling, it's been a lot better than, hey, we're just going to go nowhere for 4 years and then we'll try when they're 4 and see if they can handle a 6-hour ride, because they won't.
Have you verbalized this to anybody else? Is this the first time you've talked about this?
Well, Elizabeth knows about this.
Yeah,
we
you've
feel the
talked to-
same way
oh,
about
you-
this.
you've talked to
and our
Elizabeth.
friends feel the same way too.
So get your kids going early.
Yes.
Don't wait.
And our friends who do the same thing feel the same way. Now, I don't know really anybody. I mean, I've known some people who feel differently that don't travel. I said, you're setting yourself up for problems. You can't just not go anywhere. Your life does not end the moment you have a kid. It doesn't. It gets more challenging. It gets more, your some freedoms go away, but you still can live a very fun life. We have a fun life. We have a lot of fun things we do.
This is the very definition of cool parenting tips.
Yes. I'm trying to be cool. We take Scotland places. When we drive a lot of places, she likes to have fun and see new spots and walk around and try new food.
I think this is somewhat a genetic discussion. I imagine that her genetics are such that she's going to be a goer, right? And her disposition's good,
Yes.
Relatively even. I think I would describe you as having a relatively even disposition, except on certain topics where you get out of control. But
or on Sundays at noon in the NFL season, not even at all. Very chaotic.
Some people
at that point.
would take a lot of issue with me saying you have an even disposition.
What the hell's wrong? Nothing even about me
Why
at
is
all.
Simple saying that? You do though. Yeah, I mean, day to day, for the listeners, Jake is very even. Like you do. In fact, I met one of your friends.
Who?
Always the guy at Huddle, and he said the same thing.
Trevor.
Yeah, Trevor. He said Jake's always the same. I was like, yeah, you're right. I've known him for 10 years or whatever it is. And he's like, yeah, he doesn't, day to day is not different at all. I wish I could say that.
You catch me on my good days, then. Let's not talk on the bad days, apparently.
Oh no,
You just
but
see the highlights.
everybody has good and bad days, but you don't change that much from good and bad. You don't. I will say that as a compliment.
Thank you.
Everybody has good and bad days, but I know when hey, by the way, I kind of know when you're having a bad day. I can kind of tell, but it's not.
I don't put it on you, though.
No.
I don't put my problems on you.
No, never. You can just kind of tell, but you're not even that bad. You don't.
It's respectable.
You don't have a what's the word people use now? You're not crashing out.
But you know what? You don't see me at 3:00 on a Sunday in the fall, though.
Yeah, then you're crashing out
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
You crash out over the Dolphins. You crash out.
And if I see you like at a basketball game, I don't usually see you until I see it before the game or halftime.
You crash out sometimes. You crash out
But
on
I don't-
football Saturdays too.
I
a
don't.
little
But
bit.
if Nebraska's playing over here at PBA, and I'll go see it at media, you don't see me after the game. So if they lose, you don't see me distraught.
No.
I might be somewhat distraught at halftime, but knowing, hey, there's 20 minutes to put this together.
Text line though,
It gets a little bit crazy.
I shouldn't call it a text line, but your text, your
Personal
personal
phone,
text, get a little unwieldy.
So the Bills throws Jake's take cool parenting tip is just don't wait to travel with your kid. The longer you wait, the worse it's going to be. You have this fear about they're going to be horrible and just ornery and just screaming the whole time. They will if you don't travel anywhere for 4 or 5 years. You're right, absolutely. But you make it a habit and standard that you're going to travel with us. You're going to sit there and be fine with it, and we'll give you snacks. We'll give you your water, your milk, your applesauce, and your toys and books. You're good to go. Here's some response. A lot of response coming in here.
That's a pretty good list you just gave.
Thank you.
You're good to go, Scotland.
She's good
You're
to go.
good to go,
That
Scotland.
car is packed full of stuff for her.
We
She's
got
good.
your applesauce.
Yeah.
Shut your trap.
Stop you yell. Take a nap back there. Isn't it nap time? I think it's past nap time. Okay, here's some response. Scaper.
Yeah.
Okay, preach. Going on a Disney cruise with my 4 kids and leaving from Kansas City after the Huskers route Cincinnati in late August.
Whoa. After the game, headed to
Disney for Labor Day weekend.
Whoa.
That's a good time right there.
That's better. That's good time.
Will in Fullerton from Applied Connective Technologies says, I've driven my 2 kids to Jacksonville twice over the last couple of years from Fullerton, Nebraska.
Jeez.
You know how far that is. It's a long drive.
A long haul.
And they're currently 10 and 7 years old.
Oh, good for you.
Okay. Let's see. Bird in Columbus. I should have yelled, Bird! Agreed. He says, we never waited to travel. All good now. Used to bring the porta chair in the car so they could crap anytime they wanted to. Now, Scotland's still in diapers, so I haven't experienced the porta potty on the, in the car, but thank you.
Bird, I appreciate the willingness to share.
Sanderson says he drove Evan and his daughter Ellie to Dallas when they were very young. Good call, Jake, on traveling while young.
Sandy's with us every
Wet
day.
blanket, WB.
WB's with us.
Says, Jake, you are correct. I raised my kids 7 hours for my family and 9 hours for my wife's family. My kids spent their childhood in a car, and it was never a problem.
Even at age 15 months.
Just got a text from Hizzlebear. Send me a picture.
Then I'm going to have a question for you. Go ahead.
He said he's got, looks like daughters maybe 2 or 3 years old in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
The car. He says, we're driving to Rapid City right now. The longest straight haul for us is 17 hours to Rapid City.
Ooh.
Now that's long. That's long.
Oh boy.
I could see Scotland having a problem with 7. There's probably a threshold of how far you can go in a day.
There's another threshold I want to ask you about. Okay, now you're very passionate about this. That say take your kids early. Would you be as passionate if you had a 1, a 2, and a 3-year-old? 3 kids.
Yeah, that's more challenging. It is,
Yeah.
but as long as you
just got 1.
Yeah, it's easier. It's definitely easy now. It could be much harder. Yeah, and you still want to travel though.
Okay,
because you can't. You just can't give that stuff up and stay home. It's boring.
Right.
It's good for the
I
kids
think it
to
would
get out.
test your.
It would test. Yeah,
I think it might test you, but you're very rigid in your opinion.
Justin Stewart says they get used to it and will sleep majority of the ride. Jeremy,
Did Scotland sleep a lot?
She slept. She took 2 naps on the way there and way back. So both times.
How long?
Sure. Anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and 15, probably.
Boy, you embrace that.
Jeremy in Lincoln says we have traveled every year with our 3 kids. They're now 9 and 11, and in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, right now listening. I completely agree with this take. Enjoy life. Take the kids.
Pigeon Forge, Tennessee.
That sounds Pigeon Forge.
Pigeon Forge.
You got it.
God dang, a Tennessee listener.
Rod in Lincoln says annual trip to the Rocky Mountains starting when our first kid was 9 months old. Continue as we added 2 more kids over the next 6 years. Manage it and do it. Everyone's in agreement right now.
Yep. No pushback.
So I didn't have a headline, but the point is,
God, I wonder what that headline would be.
I need to have a rhyme in there.
If something I can't do it off the
Shut your lid, take the kid.
It's not the worst. I don't get shut your lid.
Lid's more of a hat than it is a hat than
a mouth. Never heard the mouth referred to as a lid. That's where I stumbled. Don't unravel. Just get up and try.
Ah, there we go. That's why you're the headline writer and the writer in general.
That was a B, but thank you.
A
B.
That is Cool Parenting Tips, sponsored by Diner Contracting. Please call or text Randy at 402-417-5204. It is time to play the game show, and this might surprise you, Sip, but Farley went 0-2 in your absence. did not win a game in your absence. Didn't win. So
Farley.
So we need your help today to get a dub. And it's Throwback Thursday today. The topic I was thinking about, it's Big Ten Media Days.
Okay.
Nebraska joined the conference. The first season was 2011.
Yeah.
So how about this? We're going back to that year. Big Ten quarterbacks of the 2011 football season.
Okay.
Nebraska had Taylor Martinez.
Okay.
He's not part of the trivia today.
Okay.
If you know your 2011 Big Ten quarterbacks, call us right now at 464-5685. Shut Up Simple starts right now.
We've all been there. You're listening to the radio, and then that rage starts to grow inside of you. It starts to consume you. It gets to a point where you just want to yell, "Shut up, Sipple!" No, sorry. I'm sorry. Well, here's your chance. It's time to shut up, Sipple. Call now to play. 464-5685. Shut up, Sipple. Brought to you by Bagels and Joe.
402-464-5685. Call the down Sip in trivia. If you beat him, you win a business box of bagels. That is 12 bagels and 2 tubs of cream cheese, courtesy of our friends at Bagels and Joe. 4 locations in Lincoln and also 1 in Seward. If you lose, you still get a bagel and a coffee.
That's
so
a good deal.
You win no matter what. It's
Yeah.
a big deal. Done this for years.
Yeah.
The loser still wins.
Go get bagels. That place is good.
Very
do
good.
it.
They have good
Yeah.
breakfast sandwiches also.
Oh, God. Swim loves those breakfast sandwiches.
They are excellent. Okay. We've got Quentin. How do you feel about Big Ten quarterbacks of the 2011 football season?
We're going to give it a good shot here.
All right.
Okay, Quentin. Thank you for calling. Is this your maiden voyage on this show?
Oh, no.
No, he's called before.
Okay.
I know Quentin.
Okay, Quentin.
Do you remember the picture of me with Coolio?
Oh, say that again?
Remember the picture of me with Coolio in the rail yard?
Oh, yeah.
Quentin was in that picture.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right, Quentin. First question goes to you. Sip, no lifeline for either of you, but okay. Quentin, what Big Ten school was Nathan Shieldhouse the quarterback for in 2011?
I'd say
Northwestern, no. Sip, Nathan Shieldhouse the quarterback.
All I'm doing here is looking at the team, so I just have a...
Nebraska certainly played him.
Don't give me a hint.
Not sure that was that year or not, but they did play him in his time in this school. 5 seconds if you want to take it. 5, 4,
I think
3, 2.
I'm not. I'm passing. Tell me it's not Illinois.
It was Illinois.
Oh,
So you didn't take it. 0-0 tie. Sip, first question.
God.
What Big Ten school was Marquise Gray the quarterback for in 2011?
I have no idea on that.
Nebraska did play him.
Okay, then
Don't look at the schedule. I just say they did play him.
No, I got is the teams in front of me. Full disclosure, Minnesota.
Brilliant.
Bam. It did.
1-0 lead for Sip. Quentin, back to you. What Big Ten school was James Vandenberg the quarterback for in 2011?
I know this one, Quentin, so you better get it.
Well, thanks for the pressure, but it's Iowa.
Good job.
Brilliant.
You're welcome.
Iowa's correct. 1-1 lead, or 1-1 tie. Sip for the win. If you miss this, Quentin can steal and win outright. Otherwise, tiebreaker if you both do not get it right.
Thanks for the pressure.
What Big Ten school was Dan Persa the quarterback for in 2011?
Persa. That had to be Northwestern.
Brilliant.
And that is correct. Quentin, we'll get you a bag of coffee. Thanks for calling in and calling down the road. Quentin's gone.
I'm good, thanks.
Thank you,
He's
Quentin.
gone.
Thank you to Bagels and Joe.
Do you recall the backup quarterback for Dan Persa that year? He caused a stir. They beat Nebraska in Lincoln.
Caused a stir?
He caused a stir with some things, not in Lincoln, but more like with a unionization.
Oh, yeah, I do remember. I don't remember his name, though. What was his name?
His name was Kane Coulter. He was a pain in the butt.
Oh, he's a good
in terms
runner.
of on the field, he was good.
Good runner, right?
Decent pass here in Lincoln.
Coulter was big in that game.
Yeah, he was.
Running
Yes.
the ball for
It
sure.
was a huge upset. Nebraska was ranked top 15, I think, that day.
I thought he ran the ball pretty well that day.
He did. Yeah, he was a problem on the ground.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker for you before we get to break. Russell Wilson led the Big Ten in passing touchdowns.
Okay.
In 2011.
Okay.
How many did he have for Wisconsin?
A lot. I'm going to say 31.
How about 34? Sorry, excuse me. 33 touchdowns.
Okay.
And 4 picks.
Yeah, he was
33 touchdowns and 4 interceptions.
Say he was accurate.
You were at Camp Randall when Nebraska got destroyed out there.
And he was beautiful that game. He was really good. I mean, that's the time when I walked to my car and thought, this is Tijuana with big white men and women. That's what it is. That's what it felt like.
In Madison?
Yeah. Tijuana with big men and women.
I'm not sure how you get that description of Madison.
It was a lot of drinking, craziness.
Was drinking Corona or what?
No, just I'll just leave it at that. I just felt
I've never thought about Tijuana and Madison, Wisconsin. I love that city. You know,
it was quite an environment after that game.
I've heard about the after.
I was freaked out by how big everybody was. Those are some big people in Wisconsin.
On that note, hour 3 is next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Sponsored by Midwest Bank on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Life changes, and sometimes that means changing where you call home. Whether you're downsizing, growing a family, relocating, or facing tough times, you shouldn't navigate it alone. I'm Laura Bonta-Busch with Woods Bros Realty, and I'm here to guide you with all your real estate needs. As wife of football coach Bill Busch, I understand the importance of teamwork and making sure you are supported every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and compassion. If you're looking for a game plan to buy or sell your home, text or call me at 402-525-0843. That's 402-525-0843.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left at once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through July 27th, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice boneless ribeye steaks for $9.99 each. All natural thick-cut bone and pork chops for $1.69 per pound. All variety of pork sausages, $2.99 per pound. And check out the meat bundle, 50 items for $50. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see a chance of showers and storms, especially this afternoon. Otherwise, partly sunny skies expected with the high around 85. Tonight, a chance of showers and storms, the low around 70. And tomorrow, showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the day. An afternoon high near 81. I'm meteorologist Kyle Electric for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC. This month kicks off Koppel's 50th anniversary sale. We're celebrating 50 years by offering an additional $500 discount to the next 100 customers that buy a new vehicle. This is in addition to the huge savings already in place. You can take an extra $500 off our discounted price, or we can cut you a check on the spot. Celebrate with savings and see why customers have trusted Koppel since 1975. It's our way of saying thank you for all these years.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete in Lincoln. With 3 plants across the city, there are plenty of opportunities to start or grow your driving career. They offer great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Since 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with ready-mixed concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's nebcoinc.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. Wake up, Lincoln.
Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late.
It's time for Early Break, presented by Nebco. Live from Lincoln, America. Here's 93.7 The Ticket's Jake Sorensen.
I like Stone.
Husker Online, Steve Sipple.
And here comes a sandwich from God.
And longtime college football assistant coach, Bill Busch.
Hey, somebody grab me a mocha quick, would you?
This is Early Break.
Welcome back to Hour 3 on a Thursday. Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen with you. Bill Busch out until next week. Hour 3 is sponsored by our friends at Nebco, now hiring at Ready Mixed Concrete. Apply today at nebcoinc.com. There's a couple of texts I want to get to before we move on, Sip.
Please.
People had some headlines for me for the cool parenting tips.
Fit for the air.
One is not. I won't read that one. Bird. But Richie Rich says, take your kids on the road before they're all grown. It kind of rhymes. Take your kids on the road before they're all grown.
Doesn't rhyme. I mean, I'm just going to say it. It's not a bad headline, though.
Believer, who we saw at the hotel.
Believer.
With his family from
Yes,
Texas.
we did. Thank you, Believer.
He says, shut your hole and get the kids on the go.
Okay, that's fine.
This is someone, you said this kind of, but someone says, if you aren't afraid to travel, the kids won't unravel.
There you go. Similar.
Similar to what you said.
These are all B to C headlines.
By the way, Ryan in California, there's not a headline, but he says, this would be crazy.
So I did a 30-day road trip with a 1, 5, a 7, and 11-year-old. Wouldn't trade that trip for anything. Try a trip every year. Can you imagine a month road trip with a 1-year-old?
Did you have a Winnebago?
I don't know. Now, I didn't say I would do a month with Scotland. That would be crazy on the
30
road. That'd
days?
be away from her crib for that long and away from the house, normalcy. But, a couple days, a week maybe, that's fine. Thanks for the breakers there.
Thank you for the headline attempts.
Yeah, a lot of B's and C's there, but they tried.
There were attempts.
There's attempts there.
Yeah.
464-5685. Call or text as always. As we approach day 3 of media days. Sorry, stupid cough, allergies. Amen.
Why did you say?
Oh, we both have some allergy problems there. I got it too.
Did you say amen?
He said it earlier in the show. Allergies, coughing.
Amen.
Anyways,
amen.
CBS Sports has the rankings of Big Ten coaches, Sip, and Matt Rule sits at 9th. I will tell you who's ahead of him. You tell me if you're okay with
There's a
where
lot
he's
of
at.
guys ahead of him, apparently.
Well, here's the list leading up to Matt Rule. Number 1, Ryan Day, national champion coach from last year. 2, Dan Lanning. 3, James Franklin. 4, Lincoln Riley. I thought that was a little high for Lincoln Riley for what he's been at USC.
But that's passed. Because at Oklahoma, he's
very good.
Playing for that. He was in that playoff a lot.
5, Kirk Ferentz in Iowa. 6, Kurt Signetti, your best friend from Indiana.
No, way high on him. Way high.
He made the playoff in his first year at Indiana. He's fine where he's at. 7, Brett Bielema. 8, PJ Fleck. 9, Matt Rule. 10, Jed Fish at Washington.
No, Signetti's not fine where he's at ahead of Bielema. I mean, no, in no world should Signetti be ahead of Bielema.
Where's it easier to win at, Illinois or Indiana?
I don't know. What you
both
think there's an appreciable difference?
Yes.
No.
Not appreciable, but there's definitely a difference.
Yes.
Illinois
has an edge.
They have an edge.
An edge. You portrayed Illinois like Alabama. I mean,
I recall watching Illinois play in the Rose Bowl back in 04-05, getting trounced by USC. Rashard Mendenhall, Juice Williams, Aurelius Ben. They had good players.
Bam. You got me on that one.
I recall that being more recent than Nebraska in the Rose Bowl.
Easy. But Illinois, come on now. Illinois is not a hot spot, though. Don't try to.
I'm not saying it is, but Illinois has had not much, but historically, much more success than Indiana football has.
Historically, but of late, before Bielema, it was Siberia.
Right. But they had a little bit more going for them. Indiana has never cared about football. Like Tom Allen had a 9-win season there, which was out of nowhere.
They're both basketball schools, though, Jake.
I understand that. But Indiana has
no, you can't sell me Signetti ahead of Bielema in any way.
I'm going to try.
No.
The man made the playoff in his first year. I know you hate. I know you really.
You look at the schedule.
You despise Indiana, or you despise Kurt Signetti.
Well, it didn't. His little performance in Las Vegas didn't help any. But anyway,
here's why you can go Bielema above him, because Bielema's done it more often than Signetti.
There's 3 Rose Bowls at Wisconsin.
Then that's fine.
Won the Big Ten 3 times.
Yeah, Bielema probably deserves to be above Signetti, but
thank you.
Signetti should be above Matt Rule, and I think he could be above PJ Fleck.
No, not ahead of Fleck. No. He had one big season.
He made the playoff in Indiana.
He did.
We would, if Nebraska made the playoff last year, we'd all be doing cartwheels for months down O Street, and rightfully so.
We would. We would.
A never-ending cartwheel of excitement.
Yeah. I mean, I just have a head.
Can you imagine Vanderbilt in the playoff? Because that's what he did at Indiana.
Oh,
he got Vanderbilt in the playoff essentially.
Easy. Okay, you will not sell me on Signetti ahead of Bielema in any world. You could sell me on Signetti ahead of Fleck. Now, as far as Rule goes, you asked a question on the. You asked a good question.
What did I say in the rundown? Please read it to me.
Does he belong at 9th? And what is his ceiling?
What is his ceiling? Is a big question for Matt Rule.
When you asked that question, I read that question. I immediately felt is gratitude towards Rule. And here's why. Rule, I hate doing the straw man thing, but Rule, unlike a lot of people I know, seemingly has put a ceiling on Nebraska that's too low for my liking. That they seem okay with Nebraska being behind Ohio State, Penn State, Michigan, Oregon. No, that's okay because we can't be that team. Rule does not operate that way. And that was part of the reason I appreciate so much that spiel he went on about this was a bad job when I took it, but it's soon going to be a great job. And because Rule, what I like most about Rules, he does not settle. He does not settle. He's not settling for, you know what, we can be Illinois. You know what? We can be in that pack of teams that's always knocking on the door. You know what? If they go to this little thing, this play-in game, maybe we can get that 6th seed and play number 3 and get in the playoff. No, that's not what Rule. That's not the way he thinks. My read is that's not the way he thinks. My read is he's all in on. No, we're going to be Nebraska of old. We're going to be Nebraska that people are scared of. It's a process. I wondered a little bit of why he said what he did. That this was not a good job when I got here, was to illustrate this isn't going to be something that just rises from the ashes overnight. Yeah, Cignetti did that at Indiana. Easy.
How did you
hold on? Easy. Oh, I get so mad about this Indiana discussion. It was easy schedule. He did a good job in the portal. Got all those James Madison guys. Got a good quarterback. Got some guys. He's got some guys on that team.
And a place
Kamara
that's never had success.
It's in the Big Ten. Kamara and Surratt and these guys that he's got are legit dudes. He's got a good team. Let's see though. Let's see what we're talking about. This is going to be big for our show. Let's see what we're talking about with Cignetti after he plays Illinois and Indiana. Then it plays Iowa and Oregon on the road. Let's see what that looks like, because those are 3 real physical games.
What if he wins?
I'll have to acknowledge what you're suggesting about.
Are you going to tell me that this year Indiana is your Iowa State of last year, where people are talking about them in cases and you don't want to hear about it at all?
Well, I want to see what it looks like after that 3 games.
You just really were bothered by Iowa State last year. And they're 6-0 start.
I was sort of bothered by the characterization that this is a story that stopped the world in its tracks, because it really didn't.
Just a reminder on Kurt Cignetti.
What?
I got his overall coaching record here.
Oh boy.
He was with the IUP Crimson Hawks from 2011 to 2016. He went 53-17.
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Went to Elon, not very good. 14-9.
Okay, not bad.
Went to James Madison, 52-9. Indiana 11-2.
Yeah, he had a big year.
Overall, 130-37 as a football coach.
Before I crown him, I just want to see what this looks like. What?
I mean, you can't take away the fact he made a playoff, though. I know you say the schedule's easy, but guess what? They won the games.
They did.
They
beat Nebraska.
They bring in Curtis Rourke from Ohio, and he blisters Nebraska.
He did.
He gets hurt, and the backup comes in and is just fine.
I'm not taking away anything from what he did. But just to throw him in front of Bielema after that big one uprising, no, I'm not doing that.
The point here is that so when I talk about the ceiling for Matt Rule, it's going to be hard to rise up there. I mean, these are a lot of great coaches.
Yeah, it is.
Like, he's got to make the playoff a couple times to really get in the top 5 conversation, and he's 9. If he makes it one time, he might go up 1 or 2 spots, but he's not going to be top 5.
Yeah, what the list has, the other thing that hits you as you ponder that list is what a coaching league.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
What a group of coaches. Ferentz, I mean, almost
consistency.
Yeah. They would have been a 6 seed last year. That's the kind of team that would have been in the playoff. Iowa.
Yeah.
With
no offense, but
right.
Besides Caleb Johnson.
Yeah. What a list. I mean, what a group of coaches that is. I mean, Jed Fish was in the national title game.
He was.
I mean,
well, DeBoer was. Kalen DeBoer
Oh,
was.
Fish wasn't.
Fish was at Arizona at that point.
My bad.
But he had success at Arizona, though.
Yeah, but yeah.
And Arizona was not good this last year.
Rule belongs ahead of
their
Fish.
first year without Jed Fish. They were not very good last year at Arizona.
Rule can climb. He can climb past Fleck with a big season this year.
He could. I mean, to be a top 5 coach in the league, though, he's got to be here for a while.
5?
Number one,
top 5.
He's got to make the playoff at least twice, probably the next couple of years. Which probably not going to happen. It could, but that's what it takes to jump from 9. Like,
what it takes to jump to 8 would be probably
right. PJ Fleck right now is got a nice, handsome lead on Matt Rule.
Rule would need a big season this year to jump ahead of Fleck. But if Nebraska were to win 9 or 10, could you do it?
No.
Well, come on.
Jump
we're not
PJ? No.
Hey, we're not talking about just Nebraska. We're talking about what we did at Temple and Baylor too, right?
Yes.
I think you could almost.
It would take Nebraska, I think, making the playoff to consider leaping over PJ Fleck, a guy who has owned Nebraska in his time at Minnesota.
Then you're almost getting in a splitting hairs conversation because what if I say 9, you're close to playoff range there.
Close is not in. I want in.
Well, 9 might get you in.
It could.
But to your point, how would he jump? How would he jump a guy like Bielema who's won 3 Big Ten titles? How? Not until you.
I'm happy that you're pushing back on that, but I'm just also at the same time. Sanderson says I'm a prisoner of the moment. Well, fine. Indiana made the playoff though.
They did.
I mean, we cannot overstate. I don't care what you say about the schedule. A lot of teams have easy schedules and they lose games. Nebraska's had easy schedules in the past couple of years, and they went 5 and 7.
I wish I could more ardently disagree with you on that, but Indiana made the playoff. I mean,
and that's all. It should start and stop there. They made the playoff in the first year.
Shouldn't stop there. It can start there, but no, you can't stop there. Let's see what the follow up is. Can't stop it.
Did he and Aaron? I think Indiana was either 3-9 or 4-8 the year before he got there.
Oh,
they fired Tom Allen.
Is miraculous. But they started to come back to the pack late in that year. I mean, I watched the Michigan game. They barely beat Michigan. Michigan wasn't that good.
That Michigan team went on to beat Ohio State and Alabama to close the season.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So
no, I am not.
A good win then.
I am not pouring cold water on what Cignetti did last year, but I just want to see the follow up. Is that fair?
It's fair. But I'm fine with Cignetti ahead of Matt Rule though in these standings. Playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Okay, another way to look at this list, by the way, simple. Who are you taking right now to start a program and run a program? I mean, I don't know. I mean, when you think of it that way, it's a little different. Like Ryan Day, what would he be like if you put him at Indiana?
Right, exactly. I don't know if he's that great of a coach. As Jim Harbaugh says, he was born on third base.
Right.
He's kept a machine rolling. He inherited a machine.
Okay. So
what
I would tell you is I would be tempted to put Franklin ahead of Day.
Right, that's fine.
Because Franklin has done it at Vandy. He kind of did the unthinkable at Vandy.
He did.
You know, there wasn't a playoff to get into, but there wasn't a 12-team playoff to get into, but he won 9 games at Vandy. Okay, Franklin, it's not a stretch to say put James Franklin at Illinois and he could do what Bielema's doing. Yeah, he probably could, right? You know what I'd say? Put Rule at Illinois. I think he could do what Bielema's doing.
Probably could.
Yeah.
Cignetti certainly could. That's for sure.
Good God.
I like to push your buttons on Kurt Cignetti.
Wasn't he a little much for you in Vegas?
You mean this right here?
12 of the 16 SEC teams play 3 G5 or an FCS game. 12 of those teams play 36 games, 29 G5 games, and 7 FCS games, and 1 less conference game. All right? So we figured we'd just adopt SEC scheduling philosophy.
This is the way he says it. I think we'd adopt the SEC
I know.
scheduling philosophy.
Wouldn't you characterize him as smug? Yeah, I was going to just say.
Smug. He can be smug after 1-for-1 playoff appearances.
Okay,
Indiana.
Can I ask you this about Cignetti? or I'll just not even ask it.
You
I'm
can
just
ask,
going to
yeah.
say it. I was going to say it. How appalling or how unappealing will he be if they throw up 500 season? He's not going to be
He
a
won't
good
be
loser.
as smug next year then. He can be as smug as he wants. He made the playoff at Indiana year one. Brought in all these guys from Little James Madison. Oh, these guys are actually pretty good players.
No, he was
brought in a quarterback from Little Ohio.
If he
pretty good.
If he follows it up, I mean, it'll get to be, if he follows it up, it'll get to be an incredible story. Now, it's where would he go? Because you start thinking, oh my God, Cignetti, if he can do this at Indiana, why wouldn't you hire him if you're the Pittsburgh Steelers or something like that? Right?
Yeah,
right?
A little different in the pros.
Well, of course it's different, but it's still, he can win. It's different. Obviously, it's different.
But he's building his teams, whereas that's built for you by the GM.
It's all way different
in NFL.
But a winner's a winner to me.
Yeah, sure. I don't think he's going to NFL, but I can see him.
He's getting too old.
He's 64, right?
Yeah. So Indiana might just have
might become a power,
right?
And that would really make you happy. Indiana, the new power of the Big Ten in football.
Does that AD at Indiana get enough credit?
No,
I don't think
basketball has not been great. Now they got a DeVries in there over for they fired Woodson, but if basketball is not excelling, Indiana of course loves the football program what they're doing, but it's all about basketball.
I would say this about Rule. Going back to Rule, I really, really appreciate that he doesn't he puts a high ceiling out there where I think there's straw man, too many people that have lowered the ceiling on Nebraska.
Yeah,
he doesn't lower it.
Well, before we get to break, Matt Rule is a wonderful speaker, as is all these Big Ten coaches.
Not all of them.
Well, most of them are. Most are great speakers. And I'm sure that if I was Tyler and the team at Mid-America Speakers Bureau, I'd be paying close attention to how these guys operate. Hey, if they got time to speak, I might hire them for a session. I know they're very busy as coaches and recruiting and all that goes into that, but you can take notes for how these guys present themselves at the podium.
Yep.
And they've gone from 7 speakers to 85 plus. They go across the country. Bill is a part of the team also. And if you want to learn more about hiring a speaker for an event you have or talking about being a speaker, it's very simple. MidAmericaSB.com. That stands for Mid-America Speakers Bureau.com. When we come back, it's time for another edition of Tech Time with Jeremiah Tripp.
You're kidding.
From Computer Hardware. He's in with us next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nevco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainaTrucking.com.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between, we'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Western Sand and Gravel is hiring for a variety of positions at their sand and gravel plants near Ashland. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Available positions include plant operators, dredge operators, and shop service technicians. They offer great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, paid holidays, and paid time off. No matter your experience level, on-the-job training is available to help you build a rewarding career with Western Sand and Gravel. Start your career today. Visit westernsand.com.
Select Plumbing and Utility has been serving Lincoln and the surrounding area for 14 years, and they're not slowing down. Select Plumbing and Utility handles all your plumbing needs from faucets and water heaters to full renovations, and they can even help with your heating and cooling needs. They're also Lincoln's underground experts, repairing and replacing broken underground water and sewer lines since day one. Contact Select Plumbing and Utility today at 402-560-6197, assuring excellence in every situation, opportunity, and challenge. That's 402-560-6197. Bring new life to metal treasures with Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. From railings and fences to outdoor furniture and unique antiques, their expert team removes years of rust and weathering, then finishes each piece with a lasting powder coat. Trusted by industries across the region, now local homeowners and businesses can experience the same professional care. Visit KaiserBlasting.com or call 402-421-3559 to request your quote. Restore, protect, and make your metal shine like never before with the help of Kaiser Blasting and Coatings. Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Don't miss the 8th Annual Wing Fest on Saturday, July 26th at Haymarket Park from 5 till 8 p.m. Local restaurants will be serving wings from 5 to 7 p.m. with live music going until 8. Ice cream and beverages will also be available for purchase, and all the proceeds from the event will go to benefit students in the local community. Get your tickets today at wingfestlincoln.com and make sure you attend the 8th Annual Wing Fest at Haymarket Park on July 26th.
The 2026 Love Omaha volleyball season is coming, and memberships are on sale now. Catch your favorite stars, Lexi Rodriguez, Jordan Larson, and more with a guaranteed 8 home matches right here in Nebraska. Season memberships start at just $112. That's unbeatable value for world-class volleyball. Don't miss a moment of the action. Go to lovb.com/season and grab yours today. That's lovb.com/season.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
This
I'm not on drugs. I'm not drunk.
is Early Break. Weekday mornings from 6 to 8 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
If you are in the market for blasting and coating for your railings, fences, metal furniture, yard signs, vent covers, car frames, car parts, and more, Kaiser Blasting and Coating. Blast away years of corrosion, protect with a durable coating. You can call at 402-421-3559 or go to kaiserblasting.com for a quote today. It is that time of the month where we bring in our friend Jeremiah Tripp from Computer Hardware. We call you Tripp. Tripp, good morning.
Yeah.
How are you today?
Good, thanks.
Jeremiah.
He's in the building. Now, Tripp, I'm curious. We're getting closer and closer to the start of school.
Yeah.
Was it mid-August
Oh.
that starts here in Lincoln?
Yeah, 20-something first, second.
I'm curious, at this point of the summer, is there something that people are coming into Computer Hardware more often than they maybe were in the past or not?
Yeah, right now is crunch time. A lot of teachers, students really are, laser focused on back to school, right? So the things that they put off all summer, after graduation and, I'll get to that, things are very top of mind now. So we are seeing a rush in our service department, just, people that are now dealing with those issues that they have put off. So, but
it's a busy time for you.
Very much. Yeah. Or maybe the people that waited to upgrade their computer, buying it, upgrading their new machine. So we are seeing some of that as well. But
okay. On that note, I'm curious, Trip.
Yeah.
In terms of most popular time, are people buying phones and computers and such and Apple and watches more at Christmas time or before the school year begins? What's the busier time for you guys?
I would say holiday, the holiday season after the Black Friday rush into January is probably a bigger time for us just in general. But back to school is a very close second. There's a 3-week period where it's just, mad chaos. We do work with a lot of school districts, a lot of K-12 school districts that, we are working on different projects and, we're on a crunch time as well to finish those prior to the school year. And, there's just a lot of things there's a lot of moving parts, but.
Hey, Trip.
Yeah.
That's what do you mean by what kind of project are we talking about? What projects? What's an example of a project?
Well, maybe a school has 100 Chromebooks that they need repaired or gone through, or maybe it's security cameras, maybe it's a network refresh. There are just many examples. It really depends on the school, or maybe they're deploying 300 new iPads, right? We help set those up, get them in cases if they want screen protectors. We're very hands-on when we, help in some of these, and some schools don't, but it's just a matter of getting, product in place.
You deal in security cameras.
Yes.
In what fashion?
Well, what do you? Not sure.
What are you trying to?
Those ones that you look at on your phone to make sure.
I mean, in what way do you deal? Are you dealing with fixing them, selling them, making sure they're what?
Yeah, I think that security, whether it be a corporate setting, a residential setting, even in K-12 or higher ed, security is very top of mind, right? Door access and security cameras, what's happening at night, in the building or outside of the building.
I didn't know you dealt with that.
Yeah. I would say we've really been aggressively growing in that space.
Really?
The last probably 4 to 5 years, just because it is top of mind for people, and it's very relevant.
It is.
And saving that data, making sure that, I can go back 2 or 3 days ago and look at, certain things, or, we have a customer that had a catalytic converter or several stolen. And so they didn't realize it for a while, and you can go back and obviously kind of get some things and provide footage. And so, yeah,
you do some detective work.
Yeah. We try. Yeah.
Wow.
LPD on speed dial.
We do have questions. If you have any questions for Trip about your Apple products, please text us 402-464-5685. Bubba says, question for Trip. I'm having trouble setting up the parent control features on my son's iPad with my phone. How much do you guys charge to help us set that up?
Bubba, come on in. As a listener, we certainly want to give you the break, the early break treatment. And so swing on in. Our guys are very willing to help and just pick through, what's going on, what issues you are having. And, our hope is that we can tackle that pretty quick for you. But, there would be a charge for any reason, obviously would let you know ahead of time.
What else you got for Trip?
Well, I have my own personal issue going on, and this is probably me being stupid, but you can tell me if I got a lot of issues. But my watch keeps asking me to update to pair with my phone, and sometimes it connects and sometimes it doesn't. I have not done the update to the watch.
Yeah.
And occasionally I will get a text come through, and sometimes I don't have anything come through.
Yeah.
Is that just simply as doing the update, or why would it still be there half the time and half not?
Yeah, I would try to run the update if you haven't. The other thing that you could do is just unpair your watch.
Okay.
Just fully unpair it and then repair it. It'll like kind of manually prompt you to do the update when you repair it. So I I would try one. I mean, both of those. Try the update first, obviously, without, but then if you need to unpair.
Tech Time with Jeremiah Tripp from Computer Hardware. What do you suggest to people who, a lot of people go on vacations at this time. A lot of people, I mean, even it's hot here, they'll go to places like the Caribbean. They'll go to beach places. What do you say about taking your computer out to a beach? Is there any
good question?
Being in the sun, being in sand, being in elements.
Yeah. You really got to be careful.
Okay.
Certainly the heat or
is the heat a factor?
Yeah. Cold is any temperature, extreme one way or the other, certainly can have an effect. Sand, definitely not good, for, getting inside of machines. iPads are maybe going to be a little bit better depending on the case and things like that. But certainly heat is going to affect a phone, an iPad, MacBook,
I
whatever.
have left my computer in my truck
Yeah.
in extreme cold, and it came out okay.
Yeah.
I wondered about it.
Yeah. I mean, all periods of time is going to be okay, but
what's a small period?
I mean, an hour or two, just
not days like you have, maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't been days, but I'd say 5 hours before where I'm like, oh God, that thing's been in my truck.
Yeah.
But it came out okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You're probably okay, days on end, but
I just days on end.
Yeah.
I'm saying there was 5 hours. I didn't say days.
Yeah. Yeah. I would just be careful for sure. Heat, same thing.
What does it do though? Like what?
This will affect battery components inside the machine, phone, iPads, things like that. We see machines that have come in with swollen batteries.
Swollen batteries.
Swollen
batteries.
That has to look a little
Yeah,
odd.
yeah. It's pretty wild. Some of the, it'll maybe have an effect on screen and things like that. But
wow.
I'm always curious because even sometimes in the car if I'm traveling, I got my phone charging and it says it's about it's overheating. Please unplug.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What's the best way? Is it just because in the sun, or why is it overheating, or what's the problem there?
Yeah, it could be a power issue as well. So there
great.
are power adapters. There are good and there are also bad powered. The cheaper third party adapters.
That's what I have.
Yeah, I mean they're just not made well. They're not very good. They're not
great.
They're not doing your phone justice. I mean, they might be charging it, but it's underpowering or overpowering it. You have too much or too little power, and it's not jiving the best, which is why it gives you that air, and it will heat up a little bit more. And depending on where you're charging it in the car as well, or if it's sitting in sun, some of those will also have a factor.
Are you a fan of, if people are charging their phone overnight, are you the fan of putting it on the pad or having it plugged in? Is there a right or wrong in charging your phone?
I would say not a right or wrong. I have the magnetic charger that I just, magnetize to the back of my phone. That's what I do. Get up, alarm goes off, and I take it right off. We also have one of those multi-port stand for like the watch, the phone, AirPods.
You have a multi-port stand at your house?
Yeah. We have a couple.
Come on, he works at Computer Hardware. You better have one like that.
I like them. They're really nice because it's just all right there. I know it's all charged, so it's very handy. But so I'm a fan of the magnetic charge. I'm not a fan of plugging in either. We just plugging in all the time. You see that the pocket lint build up and the dirt and all the dust. You got to just clean.
Does it help just to blow it out?
Yeah,
physically.
Yeah,
I did that one time and it seemed to work.
Yeah, we have a little tool also that we can do, blowing it out. And people tell me that they've used toothpick or a paper click. Just there are things that just.
Did you suggest that?
You got to be careful with the new ports. You really got to be careful and not to damage anything. Our guys are really good. We can get it under a microscope and really get in with a kind of a fine tooth comb and make sure it's working.
You
properly.
put my phone under a microscope.
Yeah, we can also run a test too.
Pretty
after
dangerous.
Coming in.
No,
a
little bit
with port cleaning. We can also run a test. Like maybe your phone is heating up, Jake, for instance, because maybe your battery is failing.
It's possible.
Right? Yeah. So there are just a ton of different variables. So in the port cleaning process, hey, why don't you get in? We'll look at other things outside of just like, oh, my port is damaged or whatever.
If we did not answer your question, Tripp, how can people reach out to you to get more tech questions answered.
Yep. Our email for the store, support@computerhardwareinc.com, support@computerhardwareinc.com. Certainly reach out at any time. We'd love to hear from you.
And if you're watching right now on YouTube or Allo or Twitter or Facebook, I've got the QR code up. If you scan the QR code, remember, this is the 45th anniversary of Computer Hardware.
Wow.
45
years.
Hastings, Kearney, GI, and just south of 70th and O in Lincoln.
Yep.
If you scan the QR code, you get a T-shirt, right?
Yeah, 45 years T-shirt. We also are throwing in a bottle of screen cleaner as well.
Boom.
Good for phones, iPads, eyeglasses.
That stuff is
whatever.
powerful.
Yeah. Oh yeah, really good.
You use it for your skin.
Sanitizer.
Yeah, sanitizer. Trip, how long have you been at Computer Hardware?
Just under 15 years.
Okay.
So yeah,
A third of the time of the life of the franchise.
Seen a lot of changes. Yeah, I've seen a lot of changes. The cool thing about our company, we have probably a half a dozen of our team that has been there 30 plus years. I mean, they're the OGs, and so they're good people to lean on. They're a great resource on things that we're doing, something that we don't know or whatever. I mean, they've seen a vast change in the market, so they have all this knowledge that they're happy to share. And
so you're not an OG.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
He's not, he's not even 45 years old.
Yeah,
but you've held a job for 15 years.
Yeah, crazy, right?
That's pretty good, Trip.
That's powerful, Trip.
That's pretty good, Trip. Good
Wild,
job.
wild.
He is Jeremiah Tripp, Computer Hardware Trip. Thanks for the time. We will see you next month.
Thank you.
Spillover's next on Early Break on the Ticket.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Are you looking to upgrade or improve the garage door on your home? This is Cameron Hall of Doors Plus. At Doors Plus, we guarantee to offer a wide selection of options from 5 leading garage door manufacturers as we deliver a free estimate, exact measurements, and rapid installation with a 3 to 5 week time frame. When you choose Doors Plus for your residential garage door needs, you'll work with our experienced technicians and be ensured that your new door seamlessly complements your home. Give us a call at 402-590-5800 or visit us online at doorsplusllc.com. Doors Plus, garage doors and more.
Bagels and Joe is the best place to start off your mornings, and you can order your breakfast ahead of time on their app. You can't go wrong with one of their great bagel sandwiches or breakfast burritos. Stop by any of their 4 locations in Lincoln and their location in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans, begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
The 2026 Love Omaha volleyball season is coming, and memberships are on sale now. Catch your favorite stars, Lexi Rodriguez, Jordan Larson, and more with a guaranteed 8 home matches right here in Nebraska. Season memberships start at just $112. That's unbeatable value for world-class volleyball. Don't miss a moment of the action. Go to lovb.com/season and grab yours today. That's lovb.com/season.
Play ball! Ready for summer fun and ballpark vibes? Bring your pack to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. From May through August, the Lincoln Salt Dogs will be playing and the park will be popping with all the food, drinks, and fun you need for the perfect night out. Grab your friends, family, and coworkers and make plans now. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets. Come on out to the park and unleash the fun.
Gaina Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gaina Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gaina Trucking. Learn more and apply today at gainatrucking.com.
Lights out? Let LES know where to go. Powerline matches your phone number to your service address so LES can respond to outages faster. Keep your information up to date at les.com/powerline.
Schwezo Construction is now hiring for skilled craftsmen, steel erectors, concrete workers, and general laborers. Schwezo Construction offers great benefits like premium wages, health and dental insurance, paid holidays and vacation, 401k with company match, life insurance, and disability insurance. They pride themselves on a legacy of 40 years built on integrity and trust. Joining their team means becoming part of a family that values hard work, dedication, and mutual respect. Apply today at schwezo.com. That's schwisow.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
We're on the air.
Back
Well, party's starting early today, isn't it?
to more of Early Break on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
It is time for the spillover, sponsored by Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love, by the way. Sunday, Sip, is National Chicken Finger Day. So if you stop by any Raising Cane's in Lincoln or across the country, you buy a box combo, you get a free chicken tender on top of that.
That's a good deal.
And we will have tomorrow our friend Darren Burgers from Raising Cane's in studio to wrap up the show on the spillover tomorrow.
Really? Friday.
Tomorrow we got.
What is it tomorrow?
We got jerky tomorrow. We've Smoking Gun Jerky. We've got Cody Schmick in here tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We got Darren Burgers. We might have Mike Schaefer for a segment
Schaefer
tomorrow.
really?
We have Aging Graceful. We got Derek Bombeck. It's going to be a full show tomorrow on Friday.
Schaefer first segment.
No, I think 7 o'clock maybe.
Oh, 7 o'clock.
Not off the bat. For a segment.
That'd be good.
Mike Schaefer.
That'd be good.
No Dr. Love, but we'll have Bill's Thrills tomorrow.
Okay.
Jake's Takes. tomorrow.
God, it's pretty.
We're going to have Aging Gracefully and a Jake's Takes tomorrow on the show.
I do have an Aging Grace
already.
Yes.
From Vegas?
No. You'll get it.
All right.
Hey, so the show is almost set.
Yeah, it's pretty easy tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'll get that to you here soon.
No, you don't need to.
And-
There's no
and-
rush. I'm in town. I'm working all day.
Thanks again to Rick Heyman today and Jeremiah Tripp for coming on the show. Appreciate their time. Song of the day from Rick and Tech Time with Tripp from Computer Hardware.
It was one of Heyman's better songs.
It was good. You gave it a 9.7. 7.
It was a Sly and the Family Stone. Do you have the name of the song?
Yes, I do. Hot Fun in the Summertime.
Hot Fun in the Summertime. Tripp is always good and informative. We had good discussion about where Rule ranks, but also about what Rule said at Big Ten Media Days about this being a Nebraska being not a good job when he got here, which I still am. Jake, I'm still unpacking that in my brain.
Well, you got time to unpack that still.
I got the rest of my life if I need it.
I would say that today what I'm more interested in is beyond Big Ten Media Days is Bill Belichick speaks at ACC Media Days. We have not heard anything out of Charlotte this year. It's been very quiet this week.
We did hear Narduzzi, though, yesterday.
What did he say? I missed it.
It was a Sorry.
Oh, was it doozy from Narduzzi?
Yeah, Pat Narduzzi said we expect to play paraphrasing. We expect to play North Carolina in the ACC championship game because it's Belichick. Shouldn't they be in the championship game? Kind of throwing shade a little bit, throwing shade at North Carolina. Hey, if you're going to get this guy, you better be in the championship game. I did see that North Carolina sold out all their season tickets and single game tickets earlier than I think they've ever done.
Yeah, well, that's the Belichick factor.
Well, it's huge, isn't it?
It is.
They'll have a full stadium.
We'll see if they win some games.
I know. So what? So you're looking forward to Belichick at the podium?
Yeah, he's talked today. Well, how many questions about Jordan Hudson will he get, his girlfriend?
No, we'll be talking about that.
It's been quiet for 2 months in that front.
We'll be talking about that tomorrow. And Big Ten Media Days is last day.
It is, sadly, in Vegas, where nobody knows it's there, even those in the Mandalay Bay don't even know what's going on.
Jake, I'm all about bring it to Vegas next year too.
Stay in anonymity forever in Vegas, Big Ten.
Two titles in a row. Now just go where no one knows you're in town. It's good. That's it.
I liked it.
That's it for us. The Drive is next from Las Vegas. We will see you tomorrow.
You're listening to Early Break with Steve Sipple, Jake Sorensen, and Bill Busch. Presented by Nebco on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.